Are you not entertained? Is this not why you were here?
Oh, lucky bastard.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son?
You should never mix drinks.
What, are you retarded?
We'll have to take this abuse much longer.
You're a fool! You're a fool! You're a fool!
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny camera. There's no hidden cameras.
Oh shit, I've said fuck. Oh fuck, I've said shit.
That's your ass. Get a weapon collector ass.
I could knock him out in the shed.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy. Stop it, please. For God's sake, please stop it. There's no more time.
Is this not why you were here?
All right, everyone, how are you? Hope you're having a good Friday. All right, let's do this on. All right. So, yeah, hope you're doing all right. I haven't been too bad. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. What's that, about 15 minutes late? So, Zed, Mr. Live Era, Smiley, Chris, thank you for coming over from Funky's. I see Funky's on. Metallic Reality, how you doing? Pergio, Green Diesel. Yeah, how you all doing? You all right? Yeah, I've been rushing around. Oh, Sarah. You all right, Sarah? My hand's hurting ever so slightly today. I don't know why. I must have knocked it. My weird little lump on my finger. Right, I just got to do something quick. I'll still be here. So, yeah, how have you lot been? You been all right? Weekend was good, I thought. Oh, lots and lots of booze. But, yeah, I had Metallic, might remember. How long did we have off drinking? 7 weeks, was it? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I'm not too bad. I've just been doing a lot of stuff all week. Yeah, lately I can't sit about not doing anything, so I have to be doing something. I understand how my brother feels now. Mark's like that. He can never sit about. And now I've suddenly got it. Suddenly. Green Diesel said should be a top show tonight. Hopefully. Zed said my legs still are still bloody sore, but apart from that, I'm okay. Your books are on the way, Zed. That might cheer you up. Oh, well, look at this. Yes. I don't know if I told anyone this. All right. I'm going to have to go and get the old books first, just to show you something. Okay. There's the original books. And the original size writing. Book 1. Take a look at book 3. Actual proper size book. Take a look at this writing. Weirdly, though, I don't know why. This has happened a couple of times now. Every time I buy the publisher versions, it's been printed twice in my book for some reason. So there it is there, and there it is there. So it's been printed twice in my book for some reason. Don't matter, Zed, you got the proper ones. Aero Mech, how you doing, mate? You right? Smiley, you're right. Deep in the bunker, you're right. Metallic said, I just watched the second episode of Spy Files. It's so good. Yes, thanks for watching it again. It's well worth watching multiple times, I think. You probably see stuff you never noticed last time. Like Monty puking up his food. I bet actually there's probably a lot of stuff. Oh, that reminds me, Metallic. I've got to upload all the little clips, including our favourite that no one else loved. Me and Metallic had a video we absolutely loved in that Spyro Files video. And, yeah, hardly anyone even mentioned it. Sarah, was you on? Did you see all the adverts? Rich, how you doing, Rich? The next shooting competition will be me versus you. Percy said, that's not a lump, that's a wart. I nearly went piss off then with the wrong finger. Oh, God. 4x4, fella, how you doing, mate? Zed said, by the way, the books arrived today, thanks. Sarah was over the moon with her copy and the dedication. She hasn't read it yet, though, mind you. Yes. If when you read it, Zed, you think might need to I can still adjust little bits, because I did notice there was one word that had accidentally been, at one point, to get it done, I had to put it through an auto correction thing, and I think it's changed graunching to crunching. But if you want that changed back, I can change that back, and every new copy would say that. But apart from that, I think that's the only thing. I like saying, how you doing, mate? I suppose there's this many people on them this late. Who did I see on a second ago that I did say hello to? I don't know. Metallic said, haha, just sussed out what you are talking about. Who's that? With me or someone else? Deep in the Bunker said to Metallic, I never disrespect you again, Mrs. Moderator. I've seen you read like that in real experience. It was a real experience. So I said I saw most of it, but Rick rang me. I definitely saw an advert. Was there more than one? Oh, there was loads. Did you get to see the Red Shoe Spyro Diaries one? Because that one, if you didn't get to see it, although I say that, a lot of people didn't get it anyway. And the only two people who did never mentioned it till I made them. I don't know. Alex Saint said his Uncle Albert on. Swear he's been flanking the streams. He's on and off at the minute. I don't know what he's at the minute. So yeah, he might be on later, might not. Bojo said, I've been floored all week with a chest infection. Do you know what? I said that when I don't know if I said it to you, but when you kept having that going on for so long, I did say, it sounds like you've probably got a chest infection if it goes on for like that for ages, isn't it? He said, and they gave me antibiotics that turn you into a vampire. Side effects make you sensitive to sunlight. That's strange, isn't it? 4x4 fella said that's not an option. Will be forever. Oh, I'm glad you like that 4x4 fella. I'll be honest with you. That's a stolen line from a Tim and Eric sketch, but I loved that sketch so much because in the real sketch in Tim and Eric, they say to him, "Why don't you get a job?" And he says, "No, that's not an option." And I thought, I could turn that into something better. Yeah, make you cook your family. No, that's not an option. Rather shoot himself than that. Yes. I'm glad you like that because that's one of my favourite bits. That said to Deep in the Bunker, one of my audience didn't go to bed for a couple of nights after hearing the first book, book reading in the dark around a campfire. And what the fuck have you been disrespecting me? Sarah said, I did see that. It made me think of Kate Bush album. Yes. Yeah, I'm looking up there because I've got a Kate Bush album just there. But probably not the one you was... There you are. I like a bit of... Everybody's got to love a bit of Bush, mate. Where was I? Yeah, that was our version of the Red Shoe Diaries, which was like a bit of a semi-softcore porno thing. It used to be on Bravo. Yeah. So we thought we'd do a piss take of that because I could remember it being mentioned before. I think I've heard that song, Sarah. Funnily enough, I've been gradually buying new albums, and I'm only up to, I think I'm on Kate Bush's second album at the minute. I'm gradually going through a lot of musicians I like. I'm gradually buying albums of theirs because I just ordered them last night for about £2 each. Tears for Fears second album and LaRue's second album. Where am I? Matt, how you doing, Matt? You all right, mate? That's an no page I feel for you. Not getting much luck lately. He didn't say that, but that'll do. Zed said, I was feeling more than a little rough last weekend, but when I rewatched it later, the how to deal with a gunshot wound on the tablet made me laugh. Yeah, see, rewatching it, you'll notice things. Yes, that's on the tablet. Yes, see, exactly. It's well worth rewatching these things. Sarah said, "Oh yeah, her Red Shoes album and song on it." Deep in the Bunker said, "Gotta love a bit of Bush." Exactly. Rita said, "Gonna have a go at casting a guard for a Flamberg. Don't know if that's how you'd say it. Sword. We'll test the aluminium first, then do brass guard. if all goes well. That sounds excellent, Rich. Was you going to cast something for me? Was it you, or was it Peach was going to cast something for me? I can't remember now. Got so many projects going, I forget. Sarah said, I've started getting albums like on vinyl, like that on vinyl. I like having the artwork and the lyrics. Yeah. I've never really ever listened to vinyl, so I don't really know the experience. But I do like getting CDs, yeah, for exactly that. I do like having the books. You get the lyrics in them and all that. Yeah. I like getting CDs. What I do though, I just copy the CD onto my PS3 and then I can have them in MP3 then. But yeah, I think the last lot I got, these are the last ones I got. So I got Kate Bush lineup. I think that's her second or third album. Rancid, Let's Go, but I don't know if that's their actual first album. I'll show that one quickly. That's Miley Cyrus's last album. LaRue. And that's Tears for Fears' first album. But I like a bit of anything. I don't care what I listen to. If you enjoy it, don't you? I get taken the piss out for that. Right, where am I? Davina. I didn't see your other comment. How are you? Where's that then? That didn't come up. That didn't come up. Davinia, sorry. Or is it Davina? No, Davina, isn't it? Yeah, Davina. AT said, really enjoyed the Spyro Files. A bunch of us watched it together. Nice. Much like. When is episode 3 coming out? Our mate Jamie's obsessed about it. He's like a ginger version of you, such like. When is episode 3 coming out? I don't know. I don't know. Soon. Couple of months. Metallic said, we won't shit music, shame you, Mike. Says Metallic, who laughed in my face once when I told her who my favourite singer was. Joking, mate. You did, though. But I could take it. I could take it like a man. Don't worry about that. That sounds wrong. I'm going to do a Christmas special, though. If I don't get to do episode 3, sorry. If I don't get to do episode 3 this year, we'll do a Christmas special, though. But it won't be episode 3. It'll be its own Christmas special. Rita said, you wanted the crossbow bayonets mount part. I remember now. Aaron, I say to him, mate, nice shooting competition. I enjoyed that. It was good. Seriously, I think it's good to have an eclectic taste. Yeah, I do. Yeah, my music tastes are very eclectic. Yeah. But Dad said, I laugh in your face every time you say it, Mike, but I won't shame you for it. I can accept that. She does. I'm not telling you tonight. Don't you tell him either, Metallic. I'll give you a clue. It was one of those. It was in one of those albums. Alex Saint said, "Who is your favourite singer?" Yeah, I'm not saying. Right. Oh fuck it! I'll just show you. There you go. I don't want no comments about it though. I don't care. Yeah, there's my favourite fucking singer. Oh, sorry. Won't focus. Right, where am I? Metallic said you already did, you don't know. What said? Did I say already? Zed said I know who it is, Mike. Oh, yeah, it's not like I've never said. I find her voice very, very relaxing. Where's my list of shit? Right, Timbo's not probably in. On. But he's won this. Timbo's won this. Which is my my scrap Bowie that I made. Metallic said, even your camera can't accept the CD into its world. Oh, God's sake. All right. In all honesty, though, if you'd have asked me 4 years ago, maybe, if I would ever even listen to a Miley Cyrus song, ever, I would have told you, fuck off, no way. I wouldn't listen to her music, and I wouldn't like it either. And then I end up fucking hearing some of it randomly from someone I don't even know how, liking it, and then really liking it. But I've never listened to anything. I won't go on about this for ages. I've never listened to anything past sort of adult music. I've not listened to like kids' music. I've got no interest in that. But yeah, that's what you like. It's what you like, isn't it? You know what I mean? So I admit that wouldn't be my first guess, but we all like. I would never have thought I would ever be into fucking Miley Cyrus songs. But yeah, weird, isn't it? But that's not the only music I listen to. Yeah, so I think I'll be having a bit of a LaRue obsession for a bit. Because the last LaRue album, I liked every single song on the album. That Tears for Fears one, though, I'd only liked about one song on it. I reckon I like the later stuff. Dan said, "Missed the you missed the after party last week, did you? You got on the proper thing though." Richard said, "Damn, I guessed Ninja Sex Party would have been your favourite singer band." No, that's my second one, Rich. Zed said, "Personally, though, I have to say I was surprised you bought that album. I mean, Teletubbies play a tribute to Black Sabbath. It's a bit strange." For fuck's sake. But yeah, that's not the only music I got. That's just the things I bought recently. But up there, I've got all of what Madness ever done. Quite like the Smiths. I quite like Morrissey, but I like the Smiths more than Morrissey. No Doubt. I like a bit of Gwen Stefani on their own, but it's not as good as No Doubt. There's a bit of Motorhead up there. Oasis. Some 90s music. It's like Travis. Sarah said, I think, it's just what I find that album, that Miley Cyrus album, I find it very, very relaxing. And if that can make me nice and calm and happy and not fucking stressed about anything, then it's fucking amazing. And that's what it does to me. You know what I mean? Sarah said, I was the same with Taylor Swift. I just assumed she wasn't for me because I didn't gel with the people who did like her. I bloody love her. That's a good, I'll tell you what, Sarah, that's a very good way of putting it. It's that, because I would have nothing in common with your typical fucking Miley Cyrus fan at all. Nothing in common at all, apart from the fact that I like her music. You know what I mean? And yeah, fuck it. Alex said that Bowie looks like something you'd find in a Thai prison. It does. It does. It's got the jeans from some prisoner. There's a part of the prisoner's belt. Persia said Pingu sings the best 90s hardstyle. Never heard it. Never heard it. Yeah, Meatloaf. I'll tell you what, I will buy some Meatloaf eventually. Do you want me to get down some of my... That's what I got up there. And that's not everything. I think I've got nearly everything Oasis ever did up to a certain point. I got a little bit of Bob Marley. But I used to like a bit of Bob Marley, but not... A lot of the things, I'll try an album, but you may only like one song out of it. And then other times you'll like every fucking song on it. Yeah. Cheers, Funky. Yeah, he said only 2 thumbs up. Yeah, go on. Get liking, please. Oh, if anyone's interested in shooting stars, there's some shooting stars soon. Well, now. They're supposed to be going now. From the 6th to the 10th. Sorry, I just wrote something down before I forget. Yeah. I'll tell you what I have been watching, because I haven't had a lot to do recently. Well, not in the evening. Late in the evenings, I haven't had a lot to do. Sarah said, oh, you mean real ones? I thought you meant Vic and Bob. What's that? What did I say? What did I just say? I'll tell you. Oh, shooting stars. No, real shooting stars in the sky. Yes, fuck's sake. Fucking hell. Nice one. Oh, I'll tell you what I did buy, Sarah. I have ordered Series 1 and 2 of Hyperdrive. I fucking finally remembered. I sold 2 bayonets recently, so I had about 50 quid I could spend if I wanted to. So I bought them albums I said. I don't want no spoilers for this, by the way. I bought Unbreakable, Split, and Glass. So I've got that little trilogy to watch soon. They're not arrived yet. I bought Hyperdrive Series 1 and 2. I've not seen that for ages. Oh, I remember. I have seen it, Sarah. I did like it. I've not seen all of it though. I don't think I've seen all of it, but no, I like Hyperdrive. It's good. Yeah. But yeah, bit of Meatloaf. I probably will buy some Meatloaf eventually. Dan said, got a few new things for my Bob this week. Nice one. Yeah, there's shooting stars in the sky at the minute. It's supposed to be from the 6th to the 10th. So if you're interested in that, I quite like looking at shooting stars. Right. Well, there was a comment I missed. Metallic said, I still have the tape of Bat Out of Hell that I had when I was a kid. Nice one. I was the one who sadly had to tell, I think it was me, wasn't it, Metallic? And I thought it was you. I had to tell Metallic reality sadly that he died, because I don't think you knew, did you? Metallic said, Split and Glass, my hydrometer test tube today. Fuck's sake. Yeah, I like a bit of AC/DC, actually. I ain't ever bought nothing of theirs. But that's what I'm doing now. I'm gradually just, if I like a song, I'm going to start buying albums that go with that song. Yeah. But I said, Bat Out of Hell was the first album I ever bought. I think the first album I ever bought was a Madness. Yeah, Madness. Yeah, I think it probably would have been Madness, because I didn't used to buy music. I told someone, because maybe it wasn't you, Metallic, but I remember saying to someone about Meatloaf being dead and they didn't know. I'm sure it was you. Metallic said, did you tell me? I think it's going to be one of those deaths that won't stick in my head, because that sounded new to me. I'm pretty sure we was just chatting about music, and then, yeah. And then I said about Meatloaf being dead. I'm questioning it now. He is dead, isn't he? Yeah, he is. I was going to say about Twitch. I don't know if there's a lot of people who watch Twitch on here, but I should be back on Twitch next week. The reason I haven't been on is that I haven't actually been playing any games, so there was no point. If I ain't playing nothing in the evening, I ain't going to be on. Yeah, I remember. I ain't got a very good memory of myself, Metallic, but I'm pretty sure we was talking about music. Meatloaf came up, and I said to you, Meatloaf was dead, and you said you didn't know, unless it was someone else. Maybe it was someone else. Oh, I'll tell you what I did watch. So I've watched a couple of films this week. I've been watching some TV. I'll tell you about the TV first. So actually, the first thing I watched, I watched Toast of Tinseltown, because I actually really fucking love my favourite English actor would probably be Matt Berry. Especially probably favourite comedian, definitely Matt Berry, I reckon. And I really, really liked Toast of London. I always thought that was fucking excellent. So I thought, fuck it, I ain't got nothing to do. I'll finally watch Toast of Tinseltown, and I absolutely loved it. And my favourite episode, if you've seen it, was the Western episode. But there was a really funny, so there's a joke in Toast of Tinseltown that he keeps saying because he's an Englishman in America. They're all surprised by his accent. They'll all say, what are you doing here? And he keeps saying, I'm here to star in the latest Star Wars film. And he'll say that, and they'll just either laugh or go, yeah, right, sure. But the fuck, I found this out today, and it made me laugh so much I actually cried slightly. Water in my eyes. So it turns out that after Matt Berry finished Toast of Tinseltown, he was actually in the next Star Wars fucking thing. And the same fucking, pretty much the same character he was doing in Toast of Tinseltown. Yeah, it was great. Yeah, but I loved Toast of Tinseltown. Was fucking excellent, absolutely excellent. You right, Crypto? How you doing, mate? How's all your stuff going? I've been watching some of it behind the scenes, only because I'm too paranoid to comment now. with your viewership, but you know it's going good, isn't it? So yeah, Toast of Tinseltown was excellent, and I loved that joke that that joke was actually real. That he actually was going to be in America filming the next bit of he was in the book of Boba Fett. Chris said The Last Kingdom. I've never seen that. So yeah, I watched Toast of Tinseltown, and then I immediately started carrying on watching What We Do in the Shadows, because that's fucking excellent as well. Southern Camping Experience. Thank you for coming on, mate. I appreciate that. Because I meant to reply to you, and I can reply to you properly now. Nice one. So how you doing, mate? He said, "Hi, Mike. Does Richard Weaponsmith? Richard's on tonight. Jack Striker has left YouTube altogether. Video Based and Peach is currently, he just come back from holiday. Urban Combat Boost never gets on anymore. I think he works in the evenings. And Spartan, if you mean Iron Man Spartan, he's changed his name, but I don't think he gets on very much. He had a I noticed he uploaded a video recently, but I think he had some, his dad died, do you know what I mean? Yeah, so I think, but Rich is on. Jack Striker don't think ever be back. Peach is still about. Urban Combat Boots is about, but only everyone really late. And Spartan, I'm a Spartan, isn't. Irishman, I remember the first CD I ever bought was a Kenny Rogers compilation, but I liked the song Lady. I've got a donation. Let's go and have a look. Oh, fucking hell, I've opened the wrong thing. If I ever open the right thing, we're going to see if there's a message. Thank you. Tactical. Thank you, mate. Massively appreciate that. That really, really helps. Thank you, mate. He said, to use as you wish. All right, I'm going on drugs then. Joking. It's not really. It's going on prostitutes. No. Joking. Thank you. Thank you, Tactical. I really appreciate that, mate. I've still got to make you a little special video, so you'll have to have this one for now. And this one.
That's the funnest place to be.
Cheers, Tactical. That generally means a lot to me. Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Crypto said, what do you think of the Wolf Energy? I think it's very entertaining, mate. It's very entertaining. You keep going. It's very entertaining. That's all. That's about as much as I can say. It's good content for what you're doing. You know what I mean? I was looking into starting my vampire hunting kit though today to join in your little thing. Dalek said, fuck's sake, my laptop has broken down, but I'm only on the live stream. Oh, that's strange. Mother, how you doing, mate? You all right? But yeah, if you want to see a bit of entertaining stuff about Wolf Energy, go and check out Crypto 26. Well, it's his real channel, Slingshot Warrior. Slingshot Warrior. I need to put some numbers on that for a second then. Southern Camping said, I haven't touched base for years. Last time I came on your streams was back as lockdown began, with you making a massive 100k views from a live. Oh, fucking hell, you saw the Area 51 live stream. Yes. Yeah. Well, fucking hell, that was mental, wasn't it, that? Yeah, that was great, that one. Oh, now we've got the old porn bots coming on. Sarah said vampire hunting. What it is Crypto, which is Slingshot Warrior, wants us to make a vampire hunting kit. Technically, I've already got 2, so I'm going to have to make a new one. But yeah, he just wanted you to do like a fancy, well, not fancy. He just wanted to show your like if it was a real life vampire thing. Right, where am I? Crypt said, thanks, bro. It's similar to the spy. I suppose it is. I suppose it is. You're going to start doing some, like, some content for it, I know. I saw you buying a mask for it. But yeah, you get your community going in on that, and I'll get our community on this. Well, you're involved in it, aren't you? So, yeah. Yeah, Tactical's a great bloke, any funky. Dan said, gotta go. We'll come back if I can. Take care, Dan. All right, mate. See you in a bit. Sarah said, that's kind of cool. As someone who grew up watching Buffy, I'd like to see your vampire hunting kit. I've got 2 already on my channel. I've got a one. I never actually really pretended it was actually fucking Victorian, but there was a lot of people got funny about it, saying, "Oh, why are you that's not real. That you can." I never said it was real. I just pretended it was. So I've got a Victorian vampire hunting kit, and then I've got like a modern vampire hunting kit, and I'm going to do a new one soon. If I remember, Sarah, I'll send you them on an email or something. But if I remember, what the fuck was I? Yeah, I'm going to do a new one. So I was looking up the bits for it today, but it's going to be I'm trying to make quite a fancy thing, and it's going to be quite difficult with the stuff I've got, but I'm still going to try it. No, Southern Camping, it's fine, mate. You ask questions if you got questions, mate. That's all right. I think I missed one from Irishman there. Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. This is a song. You have made me what I am, and I'm yours. My love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. There you go. Who was I singing that to? Fuck's sake. Singing. There's only 2 women in the chat. Maybe it was both of them. Southern Camping Experience said, if I recall, Jack Stryker is using a random chat. He is, yes. No longer makes videos. Yeah, that's not you, is it, Jack? If it is, put the secret thing in and I'll know it's you. Yeah, Jack sometimes comes on in a random name and he'll say hello by giving me a little clue that only me and him sort of know. JBO comes on, but JBO is now called, if JBO is the JBO I'm thinking of, JBO is now JBO's Bits and Bobs. JBO's Bits and Bobs. If that's who JBO Bushcraft was, because I've got a recollection there was another JBO, wasn't there? Who used to do a lot of drinking. You don't mean that JBO, do you? Nah, that's fine. Southern Camping, there's something to talk about, innit? You know what I mean? Crypto said, "Can you give Wolf and I can't. I'm not doing any howling, but no, I've given you a shout out. Ask me. I gave him one. So yeah, Slingshot Warrior. Crypto 27 is Slingshot Warrior. Who is this person? I won't play the whole video.
Oh, that's what we call diarrhea.
Or maybe I will. Put myself off doing that. I haven't played that for so long. That is Slingshot Warrior, who is Crypto 27. He's doing a thing at the minute called Wolf Energy, where they like to howl and be big strong men and show their muscles and stuff like that. So show how strong and wolf they are. So go and sub to Slingshot Warrior. This is the kind of content you'll see. That and this. Slingshot, do your Wolf Energy showing a bit of this.
Okay, dokie. Well, this is my workout routine.
Oh, fuck's sake, Sarah. I had to answer that one in a message, in a comment that cracked me up. Zed said, I can never understand why they don't hit the buggers with a club and knock their teeth out. Oh, what vampires? Yeah, exactly. Or they could really do that. All they could really do after that would give you a nasty suck. Exactly. Mother said, Mike, have you ever played Fallout 3? Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I played that. Southern Camping said, no, he used to be a big bloke. Yeah, JBO still comes on now as JBO Bits and Bobs. There's your answer, Sarah. Actually, it's homophobic. Oh, Christ's sake. Yeah, JBO still comes on. Yeah. In fact, if you watch, if you watch soon, he'll be in the next shooting competition. Not the next one. The next one will be Rich. The one after Richards will be Jim, JBO, and then I've got his brother to go against as well. But I'll see how it goes. So I may put Jim and his brother against each other instead. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, Slingshot's still at it. It's just he can't comment on here. Every time he tries to comment on this channel of Slingshot, or it don't work. So now he's had to come on as Crypto27. So there you go. 4x4 fella, I've gone now. I noticed 4x. Oh no, you are on 4x4 fella. I saw you on Slingshots the other day asking about if Slingshot's got different channels. Yeah, Slingshot Warrior is Crypto27. Right, so yeah, I watched Toast of Tinseltown. Been really well. Finished that now. The Western episode was great. If you've not seen Toast of Tinseltown or Toast of London, definitely check those out. They're fucking brilliant. And then I started watching again What We Do in the Shadows, which again is Matt Berry, Natasha Demetrio, and Caven Novak. So 3 really good English comedians. I know Slingshot wanted a shout out for the Wolf Energy, but I don't know if it's a good idea if we start debating him about it. You've just come straight into his arms there. What you wanted. Oh God. I don't want to be chatting about this bollocks for ages. Oh, yes. So I've really enjoyed both of those. I haven't finished What We Do in the Shadows though. But I didn't know till today that that's actually got 6 series. So there's only 3 on iPlayer. So there's plenty more to come. Southern Camping said it's cool that the gang's still around after all these years. I've been gone. Does Weapons and Stuff 93 Liam watch? I see he's gone over 100k subs. He was still on regularly, but he seems to go to bed early on a weekday now. And also he's never on the weekends anymore because he works on the weekends. So I think Friday he goes to bed early to go to work. Saturday's been at work all day. Yeah. So it's just sadly he don't get on, but I still talk to him quite often. Still got like a Twitter message group we'll chat on, me, Peach, Richard. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Southern Cameron said, glad you're doing well, mate. How's the fun? Yeah, no, they're all right. My dad died in 2020 of lung cancer, and my mum was very fucking ill at one point with pneumonia. She was a lot iller than she thought she was, and she hadn't fucking told anyone. And yeah, that was dodgy as fuck because I think at one point the fucking hospital said, she might not recover, but she did, and she's fine now. So yeah, that was very fucking. You want to talk about fucking heroin sort of thing? Yeah, yeah, because that would have meant both parents dead, homeless, everything for me. But no, it was all right. So yeah, I wasn't living in the woods. But yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you for asking, mate. Yeah. Deep in the bunker said, yawns and kisses, I'm off to bed. Good night, mate. He said, got to be up at the crack of noon. Crack of noon? Irishman said, Natasha Demetrio looks so hot in her vampire. Oh, she's a really good actress as well. Very, very funny. But yeah, she is good looking as well. You ought to go and watch Natasha and Ellie on iPlayer. That's quite good. They're really them two are they're very weird comedians though. They're very sort of offbeat and odd. But if you like that, you like it. You know what I mean? Aramex said off shopping, Mike. Good. Oh, fucking hell. Someone donated something. I missed it. Right, hang on. Fuck's sake. Right, to the person who donated, I hope you haven't gone anywhere. 4x4 fella, thank you, mate. Bloody hell. He said, for all the hard work on the Spyverse content last week, keep it going. 4x4 fella, thank you for that, because that genuinely, again, means the fucking world to me. Massively helps me out. So cheers, mate. Thank you. So you can have this one. And what else? Because as soon as he likes the Spyverse stuff. I ain't got many. So much short. There you go, maybe this one.
George, I say goodbye to you. I go to the nether regions, to the frontiers of the unknown.
Darren, how you doing, mate? You're right. He said, sorry I was late on, Mike. How you been today? I haven't been well. No, you're still a bit bad at the minute. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, not bad. I've been a little bit I can't think of the word, but I can't sit about doing nothing. Restless. I've been really restless this whole week. And any time when I'm not doing anything, I have to start going in the shed just to get on. But I have been enjoying watching films at night, which I haven't told you the films I watched yet. What was you saying, Zed? Yeah, anyway, Mark, I'll try and finish that Halloween story, but it's hard to concentrate when your legs are. Yeah, no, that makes sense, Zed. Oh, yes. Right, now Zed said that. Yeah, the Halloween video. So we'll be doing a Halloween special. I need people to record stories for us. But you don't have to record. If you don't want to be on camera, you can write it down and I'll read it out. Or I'll make a video. Anything. You can make up. You can make us, you can make like Jim did one once where he was out on a ghost hunt and he got abducted by fucking druids, I think it was, and then they came here and I had to kill him. I had to shoot one in the back of the head. That's what you miss if you don't come on the Halloween specials or any of the specials. If you miss the specials, you miss something. Yeah, the fucking druids or whatever they were, Zed would remember, who attacked Jim. They then came to my house, and I hid over there with a crossbow, and I shot the bastard in the back of the head and buried him somewhere. Metallic said, what you done to your legs, Zed? Crypto said, Aero comes from the land down under. Yes, he does. Southern Camper said, sorry to hear that, mate. Glad your mum's okay. It's Bing, is it? Oh, you should have fucking said it was you. Fuck's sake. No, I remember you, mate. I remember. Yeah. Yes. No, exactly who you are now. Yeah, you should have said it was you. No, I'm talking to you. Yeah, everyone's still about, mate. Everyone's still about. Although Jack's not. Jack, I can talk to Jack. It's just I haven't really got the it's on Facebook and I hardly ever go on there. I really ought to go on there and say hello again though. Jack said, Warren, I did too. Where's my clip? Yeah, hang on. Yeah, then I could get you, Metallic. Take this.
Do us a favour, mate. Shut up! You sad bastard.
I don't take that to heart, though. I don't mean it. It's just that had to be done. That fucking had to be done. Zed said to Metallic, I got bad skin infection on them. It's a bit better, but my ankles are really giving me jip. Yeah, my mum has the same thing as that. Zed. This video would be quite good. Metallic, if she had her way, she would have made me. If I'd have actually started talking about that computer game, she would have made me play this if she had the opportunity.
Do us a favour, mate. Shut up! You sad bastard.
Oh, Outdoors Addictions, how you doing, mate? You're all right? Yeah, thank fuck it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Anthony, you're right, mate? How you doing? Yeah, I'm all right. I was like, there's a second season of The Witchfinder. I've not seen that. So, I'll tell you what film I watched. and it's been bloody waiting for ages. I can't believe I haven't watched it. I watched and bought. I liked it so much I bought it. VFW that Zed recommended me ages ago. I always thought I'd like it, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. If you haven't seen VFW, definitely watch that. And I think, Zed, I think that is heavily influenced on Assault on Precinct 13, personally. I'm fucking sure. Maybe if I get the DVD, well, not maybe, I've bought it. I reckon that is influenced by Assault on Precinct 13. Even the music at the beginning sounds like Assault on Precinct 13. VFW stands for Veterans of Foreign Wars. But what it is about, Sarah, it's set in America in the near future, and there's this really strong drug going about. I think it's called hype or something. And this girl basically steals 500 grand's worth of this drug and gets chased off and runs into the VFW's bar. So it's like a veterans bar. And then all these druggies are then constantly attacking this bar. And the old veterans, because they're all like in their 60s and 70s. And there's one young bloke, because he went in there, some young bloke just come back from like Iraq or something, or Iran or something, or wherever it be. Yeah, it's really good, really gory. Very, very gory. Like people's heads being stamped into like nothing. Yeah, it was great. I really enjoyed it. Yeah, enough. I liked it enough that I bought it on DVD. Put it that way. Darren, if you sent me a message on Facebook, probably not, because I never go on there, sadly. I only added Facebook so that people could message me on there, and now I refuse to go on there. Bergio said, so did you finish watching Let the Blood Run? Yeah, well, I finished that ages ago. Yeah, I loved it. I absolutely loved that. Yeah, Let the Blood Run Free. Yeah, excellent. The Titan said, Christ, said, my mate Dave has bad legs for ages. I hope you get it clear. Yeah, my mum has that exact same thing. Oh, I'm going to play you a lot of video a bit later of something. We'll do a little watch along. Yes, it's a bit of a weird thing, but it'll make sense when I do it. Try to get fucking hiccups in. Southern Camping said, I had a nostalgic moment and searched your channel and couldn't believe how much you've upped your game with builds. So you're still doing the competitions and stuff. Great to see you're doing good. Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, the build stuff. Oh, I have got a new thing I made, but it's not in here because I had to paint the handle. Southern Camping said, especially that sword for metallic. Is that your partner? My partner in crime, maybe. But no, she's my ex-wife. We've never actually really been married though, but she's my ex-wife. We get married on live streams just for the fun of it. Like, I've got to find this picture, haven't I? There you go. Metallic said he's my favourite ex-husband. She's my lovely ex-wife because I don't have another one. Oh God! I could show you. Right, while I look for this picture, let's show Bing the video of me and Metallic getting married, just so he knows what the fuck we're talking about. She came round here, yeah, and we had a really good laugh. So here's the video that will show you basically what happened, and I can show you the ring afterwards. There's only a 2-minute video, and I'll find this picture of the latest sword I made, which was yesterday.
Oh, we're gonna be half pissed.
Yeah, that's hang on, we can get married now. I still speak to ring.
Oh, hold on, then wait. Yeah.
Samurai said yes. My full title is Colonel Reverend Samurai Bird Esquire. Oh, so you can marry us just for one day.
Oh, nice.
Yes, but it's only for one night, and then she's divorcing me, and then I can spend the rest of the live streams getting
alimony funds.
Alimony donations. Are we gonna be like is it Joan Collins? Every time we come back, get married again, just for the you know what I mean? just for that day, yeah. And you know, because she's been married about 700 times, obviously. So every time we come back, we get married again for that night. Just love to take a wedding
no good
cake.
reason.
Sadly, we're probably getting divorced in the morning. Here's the
Well, then
wedding
we'll be
ring.
lucky to make it through
Here-
the night.
here's
Look,
this
you
is
look
just
like-
adding to the terms of the divorce, by the way.
Oh, I'm getting it.
She's been
Divorce
trying to nick.
settlement.
She's been trying to nick my sword.
It's mine in the
Oh,
divorce
fuck's
settlement.
sake.
You talking about what tattoos? This is why we're getting divorced. You see, but I remember his own wife's tattoo on him. Bloody rude. Have a word with your
Fuck's sake.
mother.
We got married tonight, but we've also got divorced already.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. So
And there's the ring.
He now needs money for alimony, so you need to.
It's so I can do begging videos and get
Yeah,
loads of
yeah.
donations. That's what it says on the actual court documents, the divorce documents.
How is it that I'm the bad party in this?
No, you're not.
Is it because I am a sparrow?
Oh, yeah, it's the mask, I think. It's the mask.
Is it the crinkle cut cock? Did you get jealous?
It's the fact that
intimidated by
she's
my
been trying
handbag.
she's been trying to steal my sword all
Oh,
night.
do you
I think
know
that's what it was.
That's when we knew it was destined for failure.
There you go. Now you know. Now you know. Yeah, we're currently divorced, but we'll be getting married again eventually. There you go. The dad said my second sword is a thing of beauty. She's so lovely. I'll probably let Mike keep the first one. Yes, yeah. So she might let me keep that one if I'm lucky. She gets to take hers. So yesterday, this isn't the prettiest sword I've ever made, and it looks slightly different now. But I wanted to make that two-handed cutting sword. So this one you can actually get two hands on the handle. It's quite a weird looking thing, but it may look weird, but it should be very, very practical. You can't quite see it, but it's got a string wrapped handle. But I've painted it brown now because it looked terrible. Because when I went to paint I string wrapped the handle and I accidentally got I was string wrapping the handle and I was putting glue on it, but I got a brush. When I started brushing it on, the brush had red leather dye on it, so the handle then looked like it went pink. It looked like it was covered in blood. So yeah, it's not a good look for a sword. Here's another look. That's what it looks like now. So the handle is actually HDPE. But it's in the shed at the minute because it's actually in the Wendy house because the paint was drying. Yeah, you'll have to email me, Sarah, and I'll tell you. Anyone else wants to know? Send me an email. But I may only reply to Sarah. Joking. Oh, God. See you later. I can't remember who it is with the Chinese name, but I know it's a regular. Southern Comfort said, Southern Camping, they definitely need matching tattoos. I've only got the one tattoo. I would get a matching tattoo with you as a joke if you wanted to, though. I could get Matt to do it because he does tattooing. I'd do that. Get a stupid little Spyro tattoo or something, or get one little line for each time we've been married, and we can add a line every time until we cross it off. And it has to be a tiny little thing. Rita Sue and Mike too. That's what you tell all the girls. I don't know what I said now. Fuck's sake. That's one of three people. No, I can't tell who it is. Fuck's sake. I thought it was Persia. Southern Camping said, looks like a hybrid samurai sword, Mike. Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, it will cut really well. Sarah said, I like the lines on it. I'd be up for that because you could have it so small you wouldn't really ever see it anywhere. I don't know if she's on at the minute. If it turns out Metallic's not on right now, remind us about the lines and I'll suggest it to her. Or get some Indian ink and a needle. I think it's Persia because Persia sent me the picture of Rita Sue and Mike too. So unless the other people have seen it, I don't know. I don't know if Peugeot sent that to other people. Oh, I could do this quite easily, though. She said she's not getting a tattoo. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, I know who it is. I'm not going to tell you now. I know exactly who it is. I know exactly who it is. Don't want a little Indian ink tattoo. Just tiny little, a single dot. No one even knows it's there. Nah, it's fair. I don't expect you to do that anyway, Metallic. It's all right. So it's all right. Maybe DC had a fuse badge number. Like I said, that might be a bit long. Sarah said you could get a knuckle duster tattoo. Rosemary's maybe. Yeah, you got your guess in. Fuck's sake. I know who it is now, but I'm not going to tell anyone. One of us was right. So it's all right for me to get a tattoo with your name on it. She ain't fucking get one. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, you get yourself a knuckle duster, Metallic. Weirdly enough, I don't know what it was. Something made me think of tattoos again yesterday. What the fuck was it? I must have seen someone with tattoos all over themselves again. And I was thinking about, I actually thought about maybe having a knuckle duster on the back of my hand. And then I must have been thinking really strange last night. Because after a while, I thought, yeah, maybe I'll get one on my hand. And then maybe I'll get a tattoo of every single one of my knuckle dusters on my body. And then someone could say, what's that? And I could say, well, that's this one. Because every single knuckle duster I ever made was different. So I probably could actually put a different knuckle duster on my fucking body. It said my Indian ink revenge dot lasted almost 30 years. Look at that. Look how fucking colourful that is. That was Indian ink. Still fucking bright as the day. And that's never been fucking touched or anything. That is 23 years old now, that tattoo, I think. Sarah said, what's in your mug? Tea or something? Nah, black coffee. Sarah, black coffee. I don't really like milk. Yeah, I don't like, leaves a horrible taste in my mouth. So yeah, VFW though, yeah, I suppose. Zed, you recommended me VFW. I really, 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 really fucking enjoyed that film. Rosemary's maybe said you wouldn't have the space for that. All my knuckle dusters, I know they'd either have to be small or yeah, I wouldn't have. I suppose I could have like a fucking, I might look a bit like a leopard or something, but when you look closely, it's not leopard print, it's actually fucking knuckle dusters. Mother said you don't need it, mate, you need the real thing. Smiley said not bad. That was Indian ink and a sewing needle. And because I was so pissed I couldn't actually remember even having it done, when I woke up in the morning, I actually got in the shower and I tried to pick most of the ink out because I did think at the time, fuck me, that's a stupid thing I have. Yeah, so I even tried to pick the ink out of it and look at it. And he really dug that in there good, didn't he? My own twin brother. Well, I was fucking pissed at my face. At least I got a good one, though. You should see some of my mate's tattoos. Some of the funniest things I've ever seen. When Matt started doing these tattoos, other people wanted them. And I now know people who've got sort of half tattoos done. One of my cousins had half a cobweb on his foot because he couldn't handle it anymore. I know someone who was going to have around their belly button something like made in England or made in Britain or something. And they couldn't take the pain, so that was never finished. There was loads of them. They had like half tattoos. It's hilarious. Zed said, so you watched it finally. My flabber is ghastly. Yeah, I really enjoyed it, Zed. I enjoyed it so much I bought it on DVD. Yeah. Anthony said, I used Indian ink to tattoo an eye on palm of each of my hands. Put it on around 35 years ago and they're still prominent. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Yeah, Indian ink really shows up. If my hand was ever so slightly wet as well, that would show up even more. But that's because they aren't double hard bastards like you, Mike. Oh, fuck's sake. Thank you. Yes, I think that is the case. They are, yes. I would have done the answer to that, what he says when he's watching the telly, but I can't remember it now. Mango, how are you? You right? Zed said, one day you'll get around to watching Space Sweepers. Where's that on, Zed? I'll write that down. Space Sweepers. Bastard Well Dangerous. That's it. I couldn't remember it, Metallic. Yes, Bastard Well Dangerous. Yes, because I'm Bastard Well Dangerous. Hang on, I just need to do something. Right, that's it. Right, where am I? Oh, right, Space Sweepers, right. I've been watching a lot of films at night lately, about midnight. Just before I go to bed. Not a good idea watching horrors just before you get to bed, though, sometimes. Well, it depends. I've not had one that's affected me yet. The last one I remember, every time I watch long series of horrors, you know, like all the Nightmare on Elm Street or all the Friday the 13th, I start dreaming about them. Same as the Terminators. But the last film I remember watching that made me not be able to sleep. See you later, Southern Camping. It was nice having you back on, mate. Was The Night House. I couldn't fucking sleep that night. I kept waking up from it as well. Yeah, Southern Camping said, if you're on tomorrow night, yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. Yeah, that's nice having you back on, Bing. Yeah, I'm glad you said it was you, because I knew I was talking to you. Yeah, see you later, mate. Yeah, I'll be on tomorrow. I normally start at 9:30. I was late tonight. So I feel overdue for a tattoo. At some point, I'll get round to it. It's a bit of a financial extravagance these days. I don't have a twin with a tattoo machine. Exactly. If you don't have a mate who does it or a relative, it costs a fucking fortune. And then sometimes you can't even get the tattooist to do the picture you want because it has to be their design. You know, they'll do roughly what you want, but some won't actually do your picture. They have to change it to their own design, so it's theirs, which I can sort of understand if you class yourself like an artist. But yeah. Rosemary's Maybe said, still trying to find somewhere I can watch Crimes of the Future. I'll write that one down as well. You checked out that Solar Movies? The only thing with Solar Movies, I like it. But if I watch that, I have to watch it after midnight, really, to stop it buffering and shit. And also, I don't want it affected because my mum likes to watch things in the evening. I don't want to make it so she can't watch something. Nothing fucking worse than shit buffering. Thank you, Zed. I've just wrote down Netflix. What else have I got on my list? Yeah, so VFW, really, really good film. The other film I watched last night was called Run, which was all right. It was sort of average. It was about this young girl who's in a wheelchair and she's got like asthma and all these other ailments, and she starts to realise that her mum's given her weird tablets that she just notices things. She thinks, why is my mum giving me this tablet? It's not my normal tablet. And then she noticed that the name on the bottle wasn't hers, it was her mum's, and that makes her suspicious. I won't say no more than that, but it wasn't my kind of film. It was just a little bit too, you know, like a mystery, psychological mystery horror, but hardly anything happened. And there wasn't a lot of like tension. Rosemary's Maybe said there's an old version of it and a new one. All right, yeah, I'll check that out. The tat said all my tattoos are one-offs, and if they insist on making a transfer, I took the picture home and destroyed it. My tattoos are very personal and original. Well, that's it. That's it, isn't it, though, Metallic? If you know, A lot of people want their design done, but yeah, I know some tattooers won't do what you want basically because it has to be their work. But Malk, when he was doing tattoos, he used to have people coming from all over the place, all over the country, having tattoos done. Yeah. Oh, David Cronenberg. Oh, it's the new. Oh, that might not be out yet. Then that might not be out. Gotta love a bit of David Cronenberg. All his fucking films are good. Well, I say that. Most of them are good. But yeah, he used to have people coming up from all over the place to have tattoos done. So yeah, Run, the other film, Run. It was. I don't know if I'd recommend it. It was all right. If you're bored and you want something to watch, it's all right. I think it was a Netflix exclusive. It was just average, really. It didn't really do a lot for me. Do you want to do a reaction? Should we do a reaction video to this caption video? The other day it was mentioned to me that when the Spyrophile stream was on, the auto closed captions was really bad. And it reminded me that I've got a video from 10 years ago showing you how bad the auto closed captions used to be. So bad that they wouldn't even write what you was actually saying. And it was bizarre. So if you want to, we'll watch that quickly. Just so I can show you how bad they used to be. Because it was fucking terrible. Amazingly bad. All right, let me find this video. And then I can do a watch along thing. Fuck, I can't remember what it would even be called now. I even watched it earlier. YouTube's hilarious experimental captions. Oh, fuck me, that was loud. Right, I'll skip all the shit and just go straight into the video. Right, hang on. Right, hang on. I'll be there in a second. I ain't done this for ages, so I forget how to do it. Present. I've changed it. That's why I couldn't find it. Share screen. Chrome tab. Right, let me just see what you can see. Yeah, right, ready? I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work for sound. We'll just have to work it out. Right, so you got to read the. I hope you can see it. You have to read the subtitles. You probably won't be able to see them. So this is a review I did of a book, but I put the captions on so that you could see how bad they were.
Right, everyone, WeaponCollector here. I thought I'd just show you.
You can also tell I didn't like talking back in those days.
I was talking to some people on my forum the other day, and
can you see that?
One of the members there, called Ronin, mentioned that his name, originated from the story of the 47 Ronin, and I'd read that story through this book. And I said to him, that's how I knew it, through this book, Black Science.
So Black Science came up as box office.
Ninja mind manipulation. So I thought I'd do a little video so that people could find it, and I would recommend it. Right, so
I'll put it full screen for a minute.
That you can learn from this book. Tell when someone is lying to you. Tailor your attack by using the specific keys to each individual's mind. Implant false memories, use verbal patterns and body language to earn a foe's utter trust, hypnotize your prey, interrogate using unbeatable psychological methods. Now, I've read this. Some of it is a bit, I don't know, relies on
you can still hear me then.
strange
I bet you couldn't.
star signs.
Yeah, it's not. It's like they're not even
If you
trying.
don't believe in that kind of stuff, you're not going to get anything out of it. But the stuff about body language
I've got body language, right?
implanting false memories is very, very good. You know, words as weapons, you know, and how to use words as weapons, you know, because you can use words that move us to tears, words that shock and anger us, words that can lull a baby to sleep, words that can lull adults.
Whatever happened to the coat? I wear that in the Spyrophiles.
These techniques, you can trick people. You know, you can basically trick your enemies.
It fit me better in them days. Yeah, I still wear that.
You can provoke an enemy into doing something in a situation that you won't have to do anything back, and they will get arrested or possibly even worse. You know, if you can make someone do.
I do. You get the gist. Fuck, didn't they? Yeah, that coat, Lewis. How you doing, by the way, mate? That's the one I wear in the Spyrophiles. That's my overcoat. I've had that coat for 20 years. No, more than that. I've had that coat for 22 years. It's showing it a little bit now, though. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Fuck, so which one's this? I keep going to channels to check who it is. Fuck's sake. Oh, you do make me laugh. Yeah, they was back in those days. That I'll be honest with you, that was 10 years ago. That was 2012. That video. That was when they first bought them out, and they was absolutely fucked. Because I'm amazed now how much they can actually understand what you're saying, especially me, because I don't really speak that clearly anyway. They said I'm only 4 years older than that coat. Nice one. Fuck's sake. So I manually type all my subtitles because they're better, but still dodgy on the auto-generated ones. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I noticed that you did do yours because they come up. Yeah, I've noticed you. I could tell you wrote yours because of they come up at the right place and it's actually written properly, sort of thing. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, said it. Don't even bother trying when I talk. Fuck's sake. Yeah, they're horrendous. How they used to be anyway. Absolutely horrendous. There you are. That's everything on my list done. I wrote a list out for you. That's how much I care for you. I even wrote a list out for you. Yeah, go and get your painkillers, Dad. Sounds like a right old fucking pain in the ass or the leg. Yeah, so I was going to watch a film tonight, I think. I don't know. I reckon I will. Depends. But yeah. I had a film planned in my head as well. I can't remember what the fuck it was now. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, not mad. Yeah. What's your telly going to be for this evening? Then, yeah, no, you've reminded me. What I think I'll do what I've been doing lately. So I like to watch a couple of episodes of What We Do in the Shadows, just to get a couple of those going. I do fucking love that program. It's great. Yeah, I might watch 2 of those, 1 or 2, and then I'm going to watch a film, but I don't know what. That's a Sesame Street unnecessary censor. Oh, what is it, like beeping bits out to make it look like they're swearing? I've seen stuff like that. I'm pretty sure I know what that is. Yeah, is that it? So they're beeping it to make it sound like they're saying, you know, if they said go away, you'd beep them or whatever it is. I don't know, but you can make it sound like they're swearing, can't you, if you beep it at the right place? Yeah, I'm not sure. I am going to watch a film later, I think, though. Because I had the film in my head earlier. Yeah, I think it's that. I think it's that kind of thing, Metallic. I may have seen that stuff before. That's me. I can't believe I've done that. I'm sure I fucking wrote down what I was going to watch, or I'd already decided what I was going to watch. Might have been that. I couldn't find it. Mental. I'm fucking mental like that sometimes. So I've written down Space Sweepers. I've written down Crimes of the Future. Oh, I'll tell you what I think I might watch. Oh, I don't know. I'm undecided at the minute. I am going to watch a film though. The only thing is that it drives me completely mental. Sometimes I cannot decide on a film no matter what I do. So I did it the other day. I was actually looking for I looked through all of my films, couldn't decide on anything. I looked through everything on BBC iPlayer, all 4, Netflix, and fucking Amazon. Still couldn't decide. Went back to my DVDs, looked on my computer, and then I just watched Toasted Tinseltown in the end, which is probably better anyway. Sarah said, I watched a film for kids today, City of Amber. I've seen that. That's actually quite good, isn't it? Or something like that. I actually enjoyed it. Apparently, it's a book. So I'm having to going to give it a whirl before bed in a bit. Let me just check it. They're under the ground. And is it that one? They're underground, aren't they? And he wants to get up to like the real world. Yes, I have seen that. Yeah, I've watched that. I think I watched that when I was hungover. That's often when I watch things like that in the day. I watch things like that in the daytime, hungover, and I love them. Yeah, that's actually a good film. That yeah, I like that. Boogity Foo said, "We getting wasted tonight?" No, I'm not. No. If I have a drink, it's Saturdays normally, because if I drink tonight, you won't get a Saturday stream. So that's purely for you lot. I drink on a Saturday, you know. Because I could just drink tonight and then not come on Saturday, but no, purely for you lot's benefit. Yeah, that's so much couldn't bring myself to say how much I love you. Not drunk enough at the minute. Not drunk enough of me. I ain't drunk anything. That was coffee in there. But I don't know what I was saying now. Now, I'm not going to be drinking. There's a possibility I might drink before, but it'll be a mild drink. But I think the next time I'm going to drink is the next Halloween, the Halloween video, the Halloween week. So not the Halloween video, because the Halloween video will be on, I think, on a Thursday or something, or something like that. Let me see. Might even be on a Monday. Yeah, so I'll be drinking Saturday the 29th, I think, because we'll do a Halloween special live stream, maybe dressed up in costumes if you want. And then the 31st will actually be the proper Halloween video, which will be a long, like 3-hour premiere video where we can all chat again. I don't know about 3 hours, as long as I can get it. Sarah said they don't know they're underground because they lost the instructions. It has a Fallout type. That's it. Yeah, I liked that. I thought it was a good film. Metallic said, Sarah, have you seen The Mitchells? I've seen that, and that's good as well, actually. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, I watched that with Demi and Lay, and I actually thought that was a really good fucking film. And I think that might have made me cry a little bit. Fuck's sake. Yeah, the Mitchells versus the World, I've seen that. Yeah, that's decent. Yeah. That's a good film, isn't it? Yeah, I enjoyed that. Not the World, the Machines, yeah. The Mitchells versus the Machines. Yeah, Metallic, I've seen that. Lewis said, got a pull saw from Lidl today. Weird little things. Yeah, I've never had one, but they're supposed to be quite good. Frankly, my dear, said there's a Fallout TV show coming. I think it's on Amazon. Yeah, I had heard that. Well, that'd probably be all right. Sarah said, I have Metallic. It's my eldest's favourite. They love the pug, confusing the robots. Yeah, I've seen that. I thought it was a good film. Metallic said, so is my lovely and now sharp and shiny lady just sitting on the settee just to tease me. You'll be flashing her all naked in her naked glory. Would you like to see her all naked with her skirt off? I can if you want. She's fully sharpened now. All right. I'll slide my way over. Too lazy to stand up. Yeah, she is fully sharpened now. I showed her to Metallic one day, and I forgot to get her out the sheath at one point. Told off for that. Not even touching it. Do need to polish up that bit of copper though. But you said you prefer it when it goes a bit darker anyway, don't you? Because it is very bright, but it does look good though, don't it? Too scared to get played out now. So any scratches on it. Big screen, can't see the chat. Yeah, then I won't tease you anymore. But yes. All right, it does look a bit shinier than before. Yeah. But she is sharp now. So I do have to be careful. This bit's come in a little bit, but it's a bit more like mine. You'll see mine does that. It's where the bevels are touching now because they weren't touching before. You've got a point on that. Oh, yeah, look. We're getting a bit of a mirror finish there. Go for Miley Cyrus and lick it. You wait and see. You wait and see. I'm actually going to be slightly gutted when she's gone. That's why I might have to make myself an Excalibur to replace it. There you go. Waiting for you. He's waiting for you. Franklin, my dear, said, well, jealous. Kenny said, loved watching you make the sword. It was a great video. Yeah, I'm glad people enjoyed that. Yeah, it was nice making it. And especially as I'd made one before, I knew how to make that one slightly better, if that makes sense. That's better than my one. So I said, I kind of want a sword now. I'll tell you what, I love them little weed slasher swords. Yeah, I should be making myself a little Excalibur, I think. I wouldn't mind doing a display, but the only problem is the only place I could display swords are just there above my bed, and I'm not having sharp swords hanging above my bed. No fucking chance. Bad enough having a DVD shelf, but I'm confident if that shelf fell down, at least it wouldn't kill me. So yeah. Sadly, the sword display I want to do, I can't do. I'd love to do a sword display. Because saying that, keep watching. I keep watching What We Do in the Shadows, and they've got swords all over the place. But they're normally swords that aren't in scabbards, and they're just on the wall. And it looks really good. But yeah. Alex said, well, now my jaw aches from excessive grinning. That made me grunt then. Snort, I mean, not grunt. Fuck's sake. Oh, God. I was trying to think of a video I could play for you. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yes. Here you go, Metallic. Who is it? I should play this every single time I show it.
Ooh, lucky bastard.
Samurai Bird, how you doing, mate? You right? And he said, I love swords. What's up, everyone? How you doing, mate? You're right. Oh, I know you do. I know you do. Yeah, good timing. Came on just as maybe he's always been watching. He's just been waiting for the right trigger. Dan, how you doing, Dan? I haven't seen you on for a while. Dan Webster. Nice one, mate. Yeah, I think I'm going to do an Excalibur next, but I'm going to have to buy some fucking brass, I think. Metallic laughed at me last. I was expecting another Claire swear box style clip. I'll have to get you that. I'll have to get you that one. Oh, Metallic said to Lewis, it won't be a Miley Cyrus, more Matron Dorothy conniving bitch. I don't think I've got a clip, have I? But this is Dorothy. This is Matron Dorothy conniving bitch.
What we have here is a failure to communicate.
She quite likes licking things. Yeah, it's always nice to get the sword out. I'm going to miss her, you know. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I've got my own fucking one anyway. Well, without it's going to let me have one. It's not like I ain't got my own, but there's something about that one. Something about that one. Maybe it's because it's not mine. This is mine. But this is what I mean. Can you see now when you sharpen them, they step in ever so slightly there. It's where you have to, you know, obviously take a bit of material off. Mine was ground a different way to yours though, so it's a bit sort of not yet, it ain't. I'm just borrowing this one still. Looking after it. Till the next marriage and the divorce, I suppose. You're going to give me custody to this one. I'm going to have to, maybe I'll have to make another display. I was thinking about doing that. There you go. There you go. What are they? Sister wives, aren't they? That's what we agreed on. I could have Cherny broke then. Sarah said, I kind of love that you have his and hers matching swords. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it's quite good, isn't it? Quite good. Yeah. Attached also, my first one lost its tip. It's got its tip back now. I put the tip back on. Funny thing is, I put it back on that afternoon. I just rubbed it on the bloody quickly gave it a rub on the sounding rude now, isn't it? On the ground. Lewis said that GIF video reminded me of my mum. She got into a fight in Jersey 30 years ago, lost her glasses, and ended up throwing a punch at a poster on a brick wall. Fuck's sake, that's mad. Oh god, that's amazing. Fuck's sake, you imagine. Oh god, yeah. I just rubbed the tip on the ground and it came back. It's all right. She got her tip back, just about. It could be a bit better, but you can be able to see it anyway. My list of to do though, I do have to put my knuckle duster thing there. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do Excalibur soon. King Arthur's sword, but it won't be King Arthur's sword. It'll be another king's sword. That's a fuck's sake. I'm going for pee break. Keep laughing really loud. Luna says she got the spirit, but she's a little confused at times. Fuck's sake, it's amazing. Oh god, I could just imagine that though. Yeah, if you know, try to have a fight and you can't see properly, and you just see something looks like someone and breaking your hand on a wall. Fuck's sake. Metallic said, fuck's sake, so many Claire swear box opportunities. I hope you're appreciating my restraint. Fuck you now. Metallic, if you're still there, don't make me play this.
Do us a favour, mate. Shut up! You sad bastard.
Frankly, my dear, you may be just right there. And say no more, but yeah, I'm not saying anything else, but keep an eye out. I probably fucking said when I was drunk anyway. But I hope not, and if I did, don't repeat anything. King of the Knuckle Duster sword, exactly. Yes, I'll have to make some kind of I definitely want to do some kind of Excalibur. Maybe it'll have to be something else. Lewis said, just turned the volume up a little and ended up blasting rubbed the tip. Going to order a shirt tonight. Tried last time, but the store was playing up. Yeah, I don't know why that does that, Lewis. It's weird. I think what you have to do, either keep refreshing the page or change the let me look a minute. I'll tell you some of the things to change because it happened to me. So merch. And I worked out how to do it, but unless I'm on there at the time. So, right, let's just go to that one. Yeah, I just clicked on one of the teeth and didn't even go to it. Hang on. If it ever loads. Right. Yeah, that one you can add to the cart. But yeah, I think sometimes it's worth having a look if you can just change the size or something just for the sake of it. And if you can change the money to euros, to dollars, to pounds or something. But yeah, some of the stuff, it makes no sense why it's coming up. You can't buy it. Sarah said, I'm getting a bit sleepy, so I'll bid you all good night. Thanks for coming on, Sarah. I appreciate it. It was nice having a chat to you. Don't forget to send me that email. I'll give you a little bit of secret information. And what was the other thing I was going to send you? 2 clips. Was it 2 videos, 2 clips, 2 films? What the hell was the other thing I was going to remind you about, Sarah? Fucking hell. I cannot remember now. What was it I was going to... Sarah, you was going to watch a video of mine. What was the 2 you was going to watch 2 videos of mine, but I was going to send you them instead, I thought. It's completely gone. Oh, nice one, Sarah. Yeah. If you remind me, I'll send you them. I'm still going to join. Oh, the vampire hunting. Remind me of that tomorrow. I'm still going to join in with your things, by the way. It's just now I ain't been free till like now, really. Yeah, let me tell you this. This is a 2XL, but that's probably getting a little bit big for me now. I've lost weight. Probably don't need a fucking 2XL now. How's that look to you? But I thought they was just about right, but I'm not really good at judging these things. You would have to get someone else to tell you. But I think they're about what they say they are. What the fuck was... Oh, I needed to read Zed's comment. Zed said, King of the Knuckle Duster Sword. Twin KDs as the Quillians, maybe. You couldn't use them as KDs, so should we leave? Well, exactly, yeah. As long as you can't use them, or I could always make them smaller. Very good idea, Zed. I'm going to have to look up what Quillians are again, though. I can never bloody remember. But yes, or even maybe a pommel that's shaped like a knuckle duster, maybe. But this is all for the future. Thursday, fuck's sake, Mike, you must be doing a lot of neck-ups. Oh, God. Do you know what? I've wondered why my neck was hurting like fuck lately. Yeah. It's exactly that. It's exactly that. Yeah, Lewis, I'm not sure. But if you look on there, I think they've got a sizing thing. It does tell you what the size guide, and it will actually tell you what they're supposed to be. I'll measure it and tell you if it's exactly the same as it says if you want. Oh shit, I've gone off it now. Hang on. Right, it says 2XL is 26 inches wide. Would that be... Yeah, that's exactly what that says. And it is 31 long. It seems a bit shorter than it says, but yeah. But I'll be honest with you, I'm shit at being able to say things. You know what I mean? Oh, also, that was a different shirt, so it might be... From what I remember, Lewis, is Jim M bought a shirt, and he said it was nice quality, and it was the size it was supposed to be. So yeah. Yeah. Thank you for the link shares, everyone who's done some tonight. I appreciate that. Nurse and I'm a man, so kind of struggle with anything other than small, medium, large. Exactly. Fuck's sake. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Metallic. Yes, plug the transfers. Well, I've got to look into it first. I've got to look into it, see whether it's viable. But me and Metallic had an idea, and I think it's really, it's a fucking excellent idea. And you don't mind me saying, do you? You just mentioned it, but she had the idea of actually printing the logos on, getting transfer paper and printing them on them, and then you can just cut them out and print them yourself, and it does work really well. Yeah. Sorry, I wondered why they weren't coming up. Things. Yeah. So yeah, I print out the logos, and you could just buy a logo for, I don't know. I don't know a price yet, but you know, £3 or £4 or something, and then you put it on your t-shirt or your bag or anything you want. And they do look really good. Metallic said because the ladies' t-shirts are shite on the merch place. Yeah. Metallic couldn't find anything that was any good, so come up with the idea of, we both did, of printing them on transfer paper. I've got them here. I don't think I've got a logo here, but yeah, I could potentially sell people these instead on the on not the merch store, on the coffee store. I don't think I've got any print now because I sent you all of them, didn't I, Metallic? This is the bottom of one that didn't print out right, so just ignore it. But yeah, so I could print them out. But that was the wrong thing because it was coming up black in the background. Yeah, and then you would just cut it out, and I would send you the instructions and all that. And yeah, but I need to look into whether it would be worth doing. I need to look into how much this paper costs, how much the ink would cost, and how long it lasts making them. How much it would be, how much you'd need to sell them for, and then whether it's worth it or not. Because if it's too expensive, it's not worth the bother. I would still do it for people privately though, like Metallic, or if someone said, I don't like any of them shirts, could I buy a transfer off you? I'd do that. If it's viable, I will do it. I think that's a really good idea, Metallic. Yours looked excellent. Metallic said, I think so. I have a few shit and KD shirts now. Yeah, it looked really good. Brief fire, how you doing, mate? You're right. He said, what's up, Mike? I haven't been on for ages, been busy. I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. Yeah, I'm all right. I haven't been doing a lot. I've been going in the shed quite a lot, making things, but yeah. What else did I do? I made that sword. I made the two-handed sword. Feels like I've been in the shed a lot, but now I can't remember what the fuck it was. I know it was doing Metallic's one of Metallic's swords. Lewis said, sack the Spyro shirt off. I'm buying one of those slingshot or a wife beater vests. Turning up to my job. Interview next week, innit? Fucking hell. You really don't want that job then. Fucking hell, Lewis. Metallic said, I have a vest top that is the same shape and front, back, Lewis. So I have shit on one side and the KD logo on the other side. Very fast. Said, you doing the late strip? No, not tonight. I don't really do the late ones on a Friday, and I doubt I'll be doing one tomorrow. Crib 2 was on, laughing. Fuck's sake! I forget I have Slingshot Warrior merchandise as well. Get a pillow with his face on if you really want. What else we got? Oh yeah, the Slingshot Warrior fucking vest. I still need to buy some more of my own merch. Actually, the donations I got tonight, I actually might be able to afford to. I still want to get. I want some kind of jumper or hoodie for wearing outside when it's cold. And I wouldn't mind getting a white merch t-shirt because I wear this t-shirt for the live streams. People think I only ever wear black. Often that looks like it, but if you see me in normal, I'm not always wearing black t-shirts. It's just like I always am on live streams and videos because it's my merch shit. What happened to you there, Metallic? Oh, he was a bit slow there, wasn't you? You've even unhid him. Right, you're going to re-hide him or shall I? Otherwise, it's going to happen again. Done. Right, where was I? Crypto's back. Yeah, yeah, get some merchandise. But yeah, I want to get some different ones. Because all of my merch, I've only got 2 merchandise things anyway. This one and my Spyro. My Spyro Files one, Spyroverse one. And funny thing is, you can't even buy this one now, I don't think. Because I changed it. I changed it so it didn't have the square around it. So this is a fucking like one-off. You can't even buy this one. But that's it. I only just realised I was on top chat, not live chat. BRB, need more wine. For fuck's sake. You didn't just stick at one then. I hope you're still mixing it with lemonade. 777, how you doing, mate? You right? Lewis said light pink is out of stock, Mike. No, that don't make no sense. So can't be doing with that. Yeah, I don't know why. That's weird, isn't it? Crypto's like got a rare 1980s movie, Wild Thing. Nice. Never seen that. Never seen it. The jug is long gone. Fucking hell. Don't forget to get your fucking IDs in as well. You must become part of shit. Get your IDs in. Become part of shit. Tarek said, "Is Wild Thing that film about the U-Tree?" I don't think so. It didn't seem like it. It didn't seem like it, Tarek. I have to have a slash in a minute. Oh, I forgot to play this tonight.
It's a tiny bunch of nutters being watched over by a large team of moderators who encourage these people to think they have something worth saying. And people like you take them seriously, whereas nutters should be ignored. That is the proper purpose of a nutter, to be ignored.
So you lot need to remind me, if there's some nutter on and they're getting on my nerves, remind me to play that video to myself so I can take notice of what it says. Dad said, "I'm surprised you haven't got Nemesis fan club shirt yet." Dad said, "You lost me at Tarzan. Sorry." I don't think it's anything to do with you trees though, Metallic Summer. Yeah. Strange old night when you have to start watching your own mods. In case they're getting too drunk. Joking, Metallic. I trust you. Better not tap my shoulder, it'll probably start hurting. Tap it in the wrong place and it fucking sets it off. Up for a bit of quiz in a minute. Up for a bit of a quiz in a minute. Seems everyone being a little bit quiet. The 3rd book is available, by the way. It's proper size book this time. Look at the size of that writing. That'll give you a fucking eye strain. Joking, it's just normal size writing. Tat said, "You were warned, Mike. It's been an unusual couple of days." Nah, fair enough. No, you know. I know anyway, yeah. Right, where am I? Book free. Put exclamation mark book free. The link will come up for that book. And if you're watching this and you ever want to support this channel, you can, and it massively helps me. Really, 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 really does. Fucking really does help me. So if you ever want to support me, really easy. There's a thing called coffee.com where you can leave one-off donations. You can do PayPal, bank, and credit card, debit card, and PayPal. So it's really easy to do. Some people just put £2 in. Some people put a lot in, and it means a lot. And you can look. You can even leave a little message if you want. I'll always definitely read your messages out, or some kind of requests if you want. Yeah, so I'll play a little video now, just show you how to do it. There's a little 30-second ad showing you how to do it. The link is in the description, and if you put exclamation mark support, it will come up in the chat as well. And there's also 2 other books. Zed, you cracked me up. He said, where is it? He said, yeah, I have to use a microscope to read it, you bastard. It's gone from great big kids writing that you could fucking see from a mile away. Look at that compared to my finger. To so small, you need to use a fucking magnifying glass to read it. Yeah, look, it's so small, you can't even see it. Well, I can't believe that. I opened it up on the fucking page where it's printed out twice. I don't know why they do that. That's every time I get the publisher copies, one of them or 2 of them is always a double one. My first one was the same. I had to cut out. This was the same. This had 2, but I cut it out in the middle. Yeah, this had in the middle of it. Look, you can see that. I had a second fucking copy in it. I had to cut it out. Right, let me just get back to the chat to live. Falcon Punch, you right, mate? How you doing? Metallic was doing a happy dance to the ads. I love that you do that. Cracks me up because she actually really does do that as well. Falcon Punch said, Mike, your brother's trap videos are cool. I bet he taught you a lot about making traps. You know what? I've never really been into traps. When I was younger. Let me just check this donation. Someone's put a donation in. See if they've left me a message and see who it is. Oh, nice one, Lewis. Thank you, mate. That'd be a little bit of merch money. Sunian, Sunny, how you doing, mate? You're right. He's donated. He said, "Well, this is it. Talk of potential blackouts. What's the plans, guys? What do you even buy to prep for such an event?" Well, he paid to be able to put that on, so we'll let him. But we'll have to keep it quite short because it might depress people a bit. Yeah, how do you? I suppose you just have to get lots of batteries, power banks, torches, radio, wind up stuff's good because at least wind up stuff you can wind it up and use it. That's what I would do. If there's going to be blackouts, get wind up and solar panel stuff so that you can at least listen to the radio and shit. And, you know, I know there's a lot more issues than that, but yeah, off the top of my head. If it depends how long it is. I saw something today saying 3 hours. That's not too bad, but yeah. Crypto said, have you ever heard of the backrooms? I have, Crypto. Yes, I have. I have. Sony, and we'll have to do like a proper stream on that or a video. I'll tell you what, do you want me to do a video on it instead? Because the live streams, a lot of people don't want to, they try to get away from that kind of stuff on here. Candles, of course, Dad. But I'll do a video for you if you want. I'll do a video about it instead. And we can have a good old discussion on there. Yeah, Crypto, I have heard of the backrooms. I don't know a lot about them, but yeah, I have heard of them. I might have even played a homemade game that's based on it. Crypto said, me and your brother are now following each other on Instagram, Mike. Nice. Zed said, I've got lots of candles, torches, camping stove, and I'm ordering another paraffin lamp soon. There you go. What's the time? May have to go for a piss in a minute. Yeah, thank you everyone who donated tonight. People have been very fucking generous tonight, and Lewis has bought some merch, so get a couple of quid out of that. The merch is handy. I don't make a lot of money on the merch, but I just like having my stuff out there. Tatted, I'm a woman. I have candles. Grit said, "Are you going to build my knife design?" Yeah, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a go, mate. I just need the next thing I'm doing. I don't know if you heard me earlier. My next project is the vampire hunting kit for your Halloween video. I'll be doing. That's what I'm planning. I even got the stuff out for it today. I may have to change my idea slightly though, but yeah, I got the stuff out for that today. Do that. So yes, look out for that soon. I'm just thinking about it now and getting the ideas in my head for it. Yeah, I reckon I can do it. I wasn't sure earlier when I got the stuff out. I looked at it and I thought, oh, I don't know if this is going to work now. Because I want to do something slightly special. What do you actually have to do in it, Slingshot? You want us to do a vampire hunting kit. Or not even a vampire hunting kit, but to show you vampire hunting stuff in it. So I think, what did Joseph? Joseph was shooting a gun and he was... Yeah, I've got an idea though. I've got an idea. Maybe I'll make Zomba into a vampire for the night. Where's my phone? Actually, no, I don't need to do it. Hang on. Right, hang on. I just need to do something quickly. Just writing stuff down, but it'll be stuff for a video, so I can't tell you. It's surprise stuff. Sorry, I'll be just write this shit down, otherwise I forget. Right, back. Sunion said, would be neat if you made some of those crossbow adder speed loaders. Every time I go on GoGun, they're out of stock. Yeah, they cost a lot of money as well, don't they? Metallic said, out comes the to-do list. Yes, there you go. I got a to-do for you. Check your messages quickly. And then you'll know where this fucking thing just got added to. Yeah. Out comes the to-do list. One of them. The special one. Zed said, actually, I've got an old paraffin lamp. It's Victorian, I think. Oh, that's one thing I would say is I would get prepared that you may need to go back to, if it got really, really bad, you'd have to go back to living like the Victorians did. So it's worth looking up how they lived. And I'll tell you a really, really handy program. Watch Victorian Farm, and they'll show you nearly everything they used to do, from all of the kitchen stuff to household stuff to outside stuff. And that was all done without electrical stuff. So they'll show you how to clean, cook, wash your clothes, everything without electric. There you go. That's my recommendation for you. Watch Victorian Farm and Edwardian Farm if you want to know really good tips. Buy the book. There's a book to it. Sunion said, oh yeah, I'll look into that, Sunion, yeah. Crypt said, modified weapons and weapons that would already be effective. The adder would be good for vampires. It would, exactly. Falcon Punch said, wouldn't you need like wood or silver arrowheads? Supposedly, Falcon Punch, it depends how deep you want to go into it with vampires, but supposedly steel would work on a vampire. When I looked into it, a lot of the stuff that they say now is sort of new stuff, and traditionally, steel nails was hammered into their heart, or into their head or some shit. I can't remember now. So a steel tip bolt would just work, essentially. Yeah. But no, yeah, there's loads and loads and loads of shit. When I looked into it, when I made my Victorian sort of vampire hunting kit, I looked up loads of stuff that was supposed to work and all that. And yeah, you'll be surprised how much like the old myths there were that are changed over time, or books have added to them. And so I didn't know. And originally, vampires were not killed by daylight; they just preferred to hunt by night. Well, there you go, mate. Yeah, that's what I mean. I do like the not being able to come out in daytime sort of trope, but yeah, but that's not a traditional one then. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I looked into it. There was loads and loads and loads that changed over the years, and so everyone got plans for tomorrow. Then Saturday tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow. I've got some stuff I need to do. I can't really say this. I've got some shit I need to do tomorrow. Live stream. I'll watch a film in the day. I do want to watch. I still need to watch It and It Part 2. The only problem is they're getting on for about 4 hours if you're watching both. So I don't mind. It's just I need 4 hours completely free. Falcon Punch said the original It was better. Yeah, I have seen the original It. Really enjoyed it. I've read the book, and I've seen the first half of It, the new one, and I think I did prefer the original still. The book is excellent there. But that said, I like to bury them at a crossroads so they get confused and indecisive on the way to go before the sun comes up. That's a good one. Yeah, that came up when I was reading about it. Yeah, I like that. Are you going to watch Ring of Power then, Zatoichi? Yeah, blinds. I don't know if that's how you say it, Zatoichi, but I know of that. Yeah, is that how many versions of that are there? Isn't there one with our Takeshi Kitano? Is it him? Is in it? Or is it the other bloke? No, it's not him. It's the other bloke. Or is it? Beat Takeshi Kitano, same bloke. They just he has sort of two different names. Is it him? Is he in one of them? Samurai Bird. Samurai said, I think it was a TV series and some older movie. It's probably been a few then, yeah, as you say. Yeah, I'm gonna have a look. I might do the scabbard because I don't like having swords about that's got no kind of scabbard because it's dangerous. Even if it's just a shitty cardboard scabbard, it's better than nothing. So I need to do a scabbard for that two-handed bottle cutter, just so it's safe. But if I get time, I might make a proper one for it. Because I think I get paranoid if someone else doesn't know and they go like that, cut their hands. Crypto said you can use UV light. Yeah, Crypto, if you look at my modern vampire hunting kit, I did a video on. That's got an ultraviolet light in it. Yeah. But that said, I'm going to attempt to have an actual proper rest day. All right. All right. He says, suck. Did you notice how I said that then, Metallic?
you being sarcastic or something, my son? That's one of my least favourite things, that happens to be sarcasm.
Do you want me to remind you every now and then that you're supposed to be resting? Irishman said, I have a full day tomorrow, spending a few quid at the bookies, then watch the football in the afternoon. Nice. They said, crossroads are quite strange in some ways. When they were digging up local crossroads, the old road from it suffered poltergeist. Metallic, have you ever seen... You've probably never heard those stories, have you? On my channel, on one of the old Halloween videos, I read out Zed's true horror story, true ghost stories. And that thing Zed just wrote about the crossroads is in it. Yeah. That's in there. Did I read them out or did I do a voice changing thing or something? I can't remember now. Or did I read them out and change my name? Change my voice, I mean. But I lived in an area for a while where all the road signs had been moved in the Second World War to confuse parasoldiers, and they'd never been put back. Oh, I did not know that. Isn't that strange? Yes, please. No sarcasm. I have more washing that needs doing. I shouldn't do it. All right, I'll come on. I'm going to tell you to... I was going to say relax. I'm going to get you a Frankie Goes to Hollywood clip and I'm going to keep sending you it. I might not, but there's an option. Although that could be associated with this. It could trigger this to keep being played.
Do us a favour, mate.
Shut up!
You sad bastard.
Samurai said, do you ever watch any of the Boondocks? I did, yeah, I did. I haven't watched loads of them, but I have watched about 3 or 4 episodes, Samurai Bird, and I loved it. It's actually fucking excellent, isn't it? Yeah, what I think I'll do, I'm actually going to get watching that properly eventually. Because, yeah, I watched about 3 or 4 episodes, full episodes, really, just random ones, really enjoyed it. Yeah, and I did watch, what did I watched the Tron clip you sent me recently. And one of the other ones, I can't remember what it was. I do watch them. But yeah, I watched about 3 episodes of the Boondocks, 3 or 4 episodes. Absolutely loved it. I watched all the R. Kelly one. The one where the kids are left home alone. That was a good one. Oh God, I can't remember now. But I definitely watched about 3 or 4 episodes. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, Robot Chicken, you can watch that on a channel called All 4 over here. So I've watched a good couple of series of that. Yeah, I like Robot Chicken. I've watched quite a few of them. Metallic said to Zed, that sounds interesting. Might check it out. Yeah, Metallic, if you message me, I'll find it for you if you want to. If you want, what do you want to hear the story? Or is Zed going to send you it? Zed said they used to cut off vampires' heads and put garlic in their mouths. Bit overkill, if you ask me. Yeah, so Metallic, if you remind me or whatever, I can send you the video of Zed's 2 real-life ghost stories that he sent me. Falcon Punch said, Mike, play the Boondocks clip with guns. That's not how to trigger that. You've got to say something to get that triggered. Can't just say that. That don't work like that. Does not work like that. You have to wait until someone writes it now. I will play it though. You have to write the right words though. Oh, the Sarcastic Amish guy. I watched all of that one as well, yes. The Tant said, I could never get tired of that clip. My game on 1 absolutely killed me yesterday. Samurai said, oh yeah, I forgot. I sent you the Sarcastic Amish guy. The Tant said, Zed, yeah, a nice planner for the garlic was probably hard to come by back then. Just, oh yeah, what was they? There was I can remember 2 of them. The one with the room in the house. Oh, one of them, yeah, I won't say. Yeah, I do remember now. Yes, one of them a UFO one or something. One of them was a UFO one, and 2 were like horror ones, weren't they? So there's 3 altogether. Or am I wrong there even? You know what I'm going to do tomorrow. Doss about now. The problem is, right now, I probably won't be able to doss about all day because I can't do it. I don't watch it. I just can't do it anymore. I was always used to be perfectly happy just sat about, dossing around, doing fuck all. Now I just can't do it because my mind's just going mental. Fucking hell. Thank you, Metallic. She said, "Hey, Mike, are those guns real? Like, would they kill you?" That's how you get this clip played.
But I always say,
not that one. We'll play that one in a second. Right, where the fuck is it? That's the wrong one. Here you go.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
Did you notice that's actually me in it as well? And I've actually got the W necklace. But take a closer look.
Are those real?
Real. Put it this way. If I pick one up and put it to your face, pull the trigger, will you be dead?
And also, I'm American, got reddish hair and earrings in. But it is me, though. And I haven't got the goatee beard and everything. Yes, W for weapon collector. Exactly. Zed said one was the flat, one was Lulu, and Lulu. I couldn't remember that one, Zed. And now I do remember. Yes, yeah, the flat one, the robbers one, and Lulu. I didn't want to say about the robbers one in case I said something spoilerish. Yes. Samurai said the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence I said absinthe then. Yeah, we'll add that one. I suppose there is no trigger for this one. Just Samurai saying it's his favourite clip and wanting it played.
but I always say the absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence.
What?
Simply because you don't have evidence that something does exist does not mean that you have evidence that something doesn't exist.
What?
What country you from?
What?
What ain't no country I ever heard of. They speak English in what?
What?
English, motherfucker! Do you speak it?
Yeah.
So you understand the words I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that there are known knowns and that there are known unknowns, but there's also unknown unknowns. Things we don't know that we don't know.
What?
Say what again? Say what again? I dare you. I double dare you, motherfucker. Say what one more time.
Oh, God. Yes, absinthe. I noticed your bottle was empty. Did you drink it or did you put it somewhere else? Metallic. Or was that a different one? Can't remember. I've had a few of them. That's a good clip. That, yeah. After I started watching the Boondocks, fucking love it. But I think I don't want to commit myself to it yet because it's hard to find it to watch properly. But I think I'm eventually gonna watch all of it. But at the minute, I can't find series 1, and I'm also watching something else at the minute. But yeah, I think I'll commit myself to watching a lot of that eventually. So fun, it should be illegal. You could probably guess who my favourite character is. Samurai, someone you sent me quite a few clips of. That said, I drank it last Saturday night. And I saw you do it. For fuck's sake. Yeah, what time was that though? I drank it last Saturday night. You saw me do it. For fuck's sake. I'm such a twat. Lewis said, is absinthe even drinkable? Seems like something you'd use to unblock a hefty one in the toilet. Now, I'll tell you what, Lewis, absinthe with a little bit of water in is actually really fucking nice. Yeah, it's lovely. Fucking really expensive, though, for what it is. Well, I say what it is, but put it this way. You can get a cheap bottle of vodka for maybe 12 quid. The cheapest fucking absinthe I can find, the same size, is about 100 quid. Yeah. There may be cheaper one, maybe cheaper than that, but yeah. Samurai said, yeah, that Uncle Ruckus is so wrong. It's funny. He's amazing, isn't he? Hilarious. Tat said it was the late, and Lewis it was delightful. Although Ouzo is cheaper, yeah, but not as strong. You can get weak absinthe, but if I'm buying absinthe and it's costing me a lot, I have to pay. Not I have to pay. It has to be like 69-70%. That's why if you buy 40% absinthe, it's cheaper. But if you buy like the 60-70% absinthe, it's quite expensive. Let me look up a cheap bottle of absinthe quickly. So let's look up. Better find one really fucking cheap now. But they're normally a lot more for like a 70 CL at the strong percentage as well. As I say, you can get the 40% stuff reasonably cheap. But if you go for the 70% stuff, it's normally sort of double the price. There's a 60% one there for 35 quid. But how big's that bottle? But often they're quite small bottles. Let me look. Trenit absinthe, 70 CL, 35 quid. 60%. That's not too bad, but that's double. You know, you can get a bottle of vodka for 12 quid or less. So yeah, it's not as expensive as I said, but it is pretty much double. I can't afford 35 quid on a bottle of booze, so I have to buy fucking little ones half the time. Lewis said, I don't go spicier than Pepsi Max, to be fair, though. I remember buying Pernod and Ouzo. Something called Pernod and Ouzo being a joke in bottom. I don't think I've ever had Pernod, but I imagine Pernod is probably one of those really weird tasting things. But that said, the absinthe bottle wasn't even close to being used for my bottling session today. It's in the cup graveyard now, so it'll live there for a long time now. Yeah, you better. You better. One of my gifts for you. That's nice, that absinthe. I like that, but yeah, that little bottle. It's a bottle about that big. I think it's the size of 2. So I think it's got 4 shots in essentially, and it costs about 10 quid for 4 shots. Yeah. Yeah, Zed, I thought it did. I was going to say if I can guess, it would taste like licorice. So yeah, and then absinthe is aniseedy. So yeah, that's 2 quite weird tastes mixed together. I need to go to the toilet. I can't hold it in for another half an hour. What video can I play? Samurai said HBO Max. Maybe it's I don't know, but I really don't know. She said I thought Pernod was aniseed. Maybe it is. Maybe they're both aniseed. So you're mixing 2 aniseedy things together. I think I'll get back in a minute. Crinkle cut cock blockers. See you in a bit. I won't play this whole video. Today we are talking about crinkle cut cock blockers. If you've ever wanted to do a spirograph and been scared that you may receive crinkle cut cock, we have the ideal solution for you. So whether you're hung like an acorn or like a donkey or have a penis the shape of a pencil, we can help you out. You will be fully protected from any Spiroverse demons trying to give you crinkle cut cock. We have extra small crinkle cut cock blockers. Doesn't matter how big you are, those demons will always want to take your foreskin or the rest. Moving on to the small size, everybody can be covered. This is the pencil prick size for those with the extra thin shaft. Openings both end so that you can actually go to the toilets while wearing it. The next model is for the man who has a penis the shape of a cigar. open at both ends again so that you can piss at your leisure and never ever be fearful ever again. This is what I call the normal size, could be large for some people. Open at both ends again. Perfect. And the final version we have. Right, that's enough of that. Lewis said surprising amount of variety there, Mike. What's that, Lewis? Where am I? Samurai said I always wanted to try Perno. You know what? I might have to put Perno on my list of stuff to try. My best mate got so trashed on Perno, she puked on her mum's rose bushes and couldn't brush her teeth for months. Fun fact, toothpaste has an aniseedy taste to it. Yeah, I've noticed that. I've noticed that myself recently. Dad said dogs like aniseed and they eat shit, so that would probably be enough to put me off the stuff. Not even tasting it, fuck's sake. Mother said belladonna means a beautiful lady in Italian, but belladonna porn star looks like shit. I could show you a picture of belladonna if you want someone. Anyone want to see a picture of belladonna? See if I can show you a picture of her without being... Better not risk it. No, I definitely can't show you that. Just see if this is a double-sided cover. No, better not. I'll end up getting fucking... Yeah, belladonna. Yeah, belladonna means beautiful lady, but maybe that's why. Yeah, I think it's the same thing though. Yeah, belladonna is deadly nightshade. Yeah, deadly nightshade. Yeah. Do you call it deathly poison then? We call it deadly nightshade. Or is that just you drunk? Dad said, no, Mike. Whatever you do, do not show us metallic sword. Yeah, fuck's sake. YouTube would ban you, fuck's sake. Lewis said, a disturbing amount of variety on the sausage shields. Fuck's sake. Malcolm Bunch said, Mike, I heard England has like the garden of poisonous plants garden you can visit. I didn't know, but I've heard that that's a thing, but I didn't know that was in the UK. Interesting. Metallic. Look at that. Metallic said, Mother said, Metallic, can we call you Belladonna? Samurai said, Belladonna keeps werewolves at bay in Dungeons and Dragons. There you go. We could call her Belladonna. I should probably tell us not to, though. But, she's speechless now. Well, she's writing a really long message. Fucking hell. Don't say you can call me whatever your heart desires, mother dearest. On YouTube, names are not made of concrete. There you go. Exactly. Cut myself in a minute doing stupid things like that. Still EDC that, because I like the fact it never comes loose. Really long message. You just want this played again, don't you?
Do us a favour, mate. Shut up! You sad bastard.
Falcon Punch said, Mike, the garden is the garden in Alnwick, England. Zed said, nice to see that knife is still getting some love. Yeah, the things I like about this, Zed, good lock, but I'm often not too fussed about the locks anyway, because I use knives in a way that the lock doesn't really have an issue. But this one never comes loose. The pivot never comes loose. And that's what I like about it, because every fucking knife I have, especially liner locks, always come loose, and then the blade starts wobbling. Whereas this one, I don't know if it's just a because it's still got an adjustable pivot. Mother said, I'm about to sell my Jaguar 1. I hope it will be quick. Oh, fuck. So I'm getting don't worry about it. It's just showing its action. Oh, you're even fancy and start. Oh, it don't work. That doesn't half lock hard when you do that, though. It's harder to get the lock off. Yeah, Mother, how do you sell your stuff over where you are? Is it quite easy to sell stuff like that? It's reasonably difficult to sell. Well, it's not difficult, but you have to do sort of private. You have to know the right place to go, privately sell these things. Has everyone been liking the stream at least tonight? Hope you have. So we put a bit of let's put a bit of music on. Pick one of these songs just for a laugh. So we've got acoustic cinema, dance pop, daydreaming, feeding the ducks, into space, lo-fi, night driving, and rock. These are the songs that you're allowed to play. You know, I have an option to play now. Zed said, I'm just showing its action as Metallic heads for the hills. Truth is, that was for her. Feeding the ducks, night driving. Right, we'll have a bit of feeding the ducks quickly. The background songs they added. Don't like that one, a bit too weird and slow. Night driving. Well, they're all probably going to be slow anyway. Go for more rock. Sounds a bit like, oh, what did that sound like? I'm going to have to stop it and play it again. Hang on. Restart. It sounded like the opening of a song. Into space. Dance pop. Bad enough. Metallic said, would it be wrong to say all of them would be better with a flick knife? What, the music? Oh, what, you want me to sit there going like that while I do it? Don't worry, let's just sit with my voice instead. And then he says nothing at all. So I've asked you, what are you doing tomorrow? And anyone else, just come on. What are you doing tomorrow? Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow now. Something. Probably some of the shit I've got on my list that I need to do. Probably maybe make a scabbard or just a temporary scabbard for that two-handed cutter. If I feel up for it, I might even give that a single test. Might give it a test because I can't cut with that one because I promised Metallic that she can have the first cut with it, and I promise you I have not cut anything with that. Good idea, Metallic. Yeah, actually, I could do that. Let me write that down. Where's my fucking? I've lost my actual to-do list though. There it is, isn't it? Ah, yes. All right, I'll add that to my actual proper to-do list. Right, get rid of that one because I've done that. Yeah, because there are a couple of things we need plotting out. You'll have to help me with something else, though, the other one. But the one I suggested tonight, I can do that. I'll be honest with you, though. Nearly everything I do, apart from the Spy Files, I think virtually every single Halloween video I've ever done as well, Spirofiles, anything like that, anything where there's been a plot, I've done it. I've actually planned it out the day before, sometimes half an hour before I do it. Yeah. So, yeah, no problem. Just remember, I have a habit of getting long-winded. It's all right. It's all right. I won't say too much in here because we might be a bit of a surprise, don't we? But yeah, because you've got stuff planned that I don't know about. So, so Zed, so you gave your friend her book. Then she was really happy with the thing. Yes, yeah, I've been writing them down, or I've been screenshotting them. Yeah. Depends when you told me them, though. But no, most of yours I can remember anyway. Or there was, yeah. Don't worry, we'll get it sorted. So Zed, yeah, you said your friend liked her thingy. So she's already got hers. Yeah, with thanks to Sarah, who suggested the character Ginny for part 2. Sorry, Sarah, I think I took things a bit further than expected. Nice. But yeah, some of yours, I'll be honest with you, I ain't got that many written down, but I've either been screenshotting them or just remembering them. Because I thought you would tell me them anyway, because a lot of yours we've not gone through properly. Mother said, have you ever played Half-Life? I have played it, but I had it on PS3 and sold it. By the way, sorry everyone when it comes to games, if I gloss over it really quickly. It's just that I don't want to bore Metallic Rally to death. She'll fuck off. But no, I have played that. I thought it was all right, but I thought it got a little bit too samey for me. That said, yeah, she was really pleased with getting her own copy and dedication. But as I said, she hasn't read it yet. Actually, she may have by now. That's it. Oh, Christ, I hope we aren't relying on my memory. Well, this is what I said. What we'll have to do eventually is we are actually going to have to properly write this shit down or properly sort it out. Because we're fucking, otherwise we're fucked. Doesn't matter though, because as I said, I am actually quite good at coming up with like plots quite quickly or ideas for videos. Because I think even some of my long Halloween streams have been spur of the moment, thought of the day before. Because often I think once the little seeds planted in my head, the idea, that goes around in my brain constantly anyway, without me even thinking about it. And then one day or one night, or for one morning, I'll wake up and I've got the whole thing planned out in my head, and I haven't had to even do anything. I think it must just keep constantly going around in the back of my head. In fact, lol, just because computer games bore the crap out of me doesn't mean they bore everyone else. Oh, fair enough. Just didn't want to bore my viewers. Okay, you. But no, I ain't got a lot to say about Half-Life anyway. I played it absolute years ago. I thought it was all right. It was all right. It was all right, Mother. I nearly called you. For a second, I actually thought your name was Mother Dearest. I hear that so often now. Because I say it in my head when you come on. So how's all your crossbow stuff coming on then, Mother? What you got next coming? I'll be honest with you, Metallic. If we had a vote on computer games being boring or not, I bet most people would say, yeah, fuck off. That said, it did cause a slight thing, shall we say. One of her staff's husband is writing a story. She was bragging about it, and Sarah said, Zed has written 3 stories now have been published. Nice. Oh, and the woman walked off muttering, nice one, Zed. I causing trouble without even trying now. Fuck's sake, love it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You're getting the Vlad, yeah. How much is that costing you? A lot of money, aren't they? I think a lot of them are, aren't they? About the only crossbow out of the ones that I could probably ever have afforded was the R9, which is reasonably cheap. You know, with my own money. Woman walked off my own. I love it, Zed. It's great. Oh, €250. How much is that in pounds, though? Do you know what? I'm quite gutted I got chucked off of the US Amazon Associates thing, because the pound is so weak at the minute that you're nearly getting like pound for dollar money. So I think $1 you're getting about 90p at the minute, or something like that, or the other way around. I can't remember the other way around. Yeah, £1 would get you 90 cents. Where it used to be £1, you'd get about 50 cents for it. Or no, the other way around. £1, you'd get $2. So at the minute, £1 would get you about $190. That's right. That's right. So if I was getting paid in dollars, I'd almost be getting pound money at the minute. Because when the pound's strong and the dollar's weak, I was getting paid, say, $50. When that was converted, you was only getting about 25 quid. Zed said, to be fair, the story is probably better than my load of insanity. And Tarrant said, where I volunteer, someone was saying that they want their book published of poems. I told them they could do it via Amazon. If you can email me how to do it, I can pass it on to someone. All right, let me just write that down. Yeah, it's not that difficult to do. Yeah, you're getting quite a bit of money for your dollars at the minute. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I don't. I'm getting confused now, Zed. But I think the pound. Maybe it was recently. Maybe I think the pound's just come up again. But yeah, at one point you'd hardly get fuck all. You know what I mean? But you lot know what I'm trying to say, don't you? But the higher the pound, the less dollars you get for it, the less I get paid. But I don't get paid with dollars now anyway. Hang on, yeah. If you could email me how I could pass it on to someone, yeah, yeah. I won't say too much about this, but my I don't know. No, I won't. If you know, you can look it up potentially. But my granddad's book that he wrote is on Amazon because it was when he got his book printed. He got it all like properly printed, a proper fucking, you know, this was in the 70s, so you wouldn't have had these Amazon things anyway. If you wanted a book printed, you would have had to have gone through a proper like publishing agency or whatever the fuck it would be. So that's got a proper ISBN, or these have got ISBN numbers actually. These books actually have, if they have a proper ISBN number, it becomes like a book that will sort of almost exist forever. Yeah, because this book's got a proper ISBN like they do, you can still sort of find it. They're out of print now though, but yeah. Dad said, which was about a week ago due to idiots. Yeah. Yeah, fuck knows. But I know, yeah, I know you're getting a decent. Dad said, I remember when the ISBN numbers came out. Nice. But yeah, if they have an ISBN, it's sort of like a proper discoverable book. But these all have ISBN numbers. See, that's even got a fucking quick scan that. Tell me what comes up. Zed said, my mother had half a dozen children's books published by a proper publisher. They got sold in the UK, Canada, and Germany, translated into German. I thought, nice one. Yeah, my granddad's. Funny thing is, my granddad's book was a book of poems. It was a book of poems. Oh no, you said someone else said poems, didn't they? Oh fucking hell. Oh yeah, it was Metallic saying about. Yeah, my granddad wrote a book of poems about our local area. I've shown it to Jim M because Jim M loves his history. He knows a lot about areas. And he don't live that far away from here. So I sent him a copy of the book that I scanned because I knew he would really like it. The whole it's a book of poems, and they're all about this area. So it talks about all the old pubs, the woods, the fucking roads, all these things. Yeah, and I also know that because he likes springs, don't he? There used to be springs near me, but they're not there now. Green Diesel said, I am a hating K fiend. That said, I read that, didn't I? Mother said, the horror movie Shotgun to the Face is my favourite. There you go. A little bit early, though. A little bit early, but happy Halloween.
Yeah. Look at that. It just knocked the dirt off.
My mother wrote some children's stories too. She made the books herself. Was never officially published. Yeah, I think it cost quite a bit of money. It cost. I'll tell you what, it cost money. It cost a lot of money now. So I wanted to republish my granddad's books, but I couldn't fucking afford to. So I'm just going to have to. It must be out. I don't think anyone. The thing is, who's going to claim the copyright on it apart from my family? And I've asked my family, and they said they don't care. So I may just publish it on Amazon. I suppose could the publishing company, claim it or something? I don't know how it works. But if it's my granddad's, it's it's his book, he's not going to care. I don't even want money from it. I just like it to be published again, so other people can have it. Because the other thing is, in those days, this is the other issue. If you had to have a book done before shit like Amazon, you also had to buy the books. If you wanted them, you couldn't just say, I want 500 books printed. You had to then buy those 500 books and then sell them if you wanted to make your money back. So it was a lot, it wasn't easy for people to do. And I think my granddad only probably had 20 made or, 50 made or maybe 100, I don't know. I want loads of them. But because you have to buy them and then fucking sell them to make your money back. Yeah, Heckler and Koch. I knew what you meant, Green Diesel. I ain't got no Heckler and Kochs, I don't think. Years and years and years ago, we did used to have an MP5 up there. I recorded a CD. Now, that's a good idea, Metallic. That is a good idea. Yeah. Exactly. Better shut up soon. I can hear people sleep. My granddad had a load of art as well once, but I don't know what happened to it. Because I remember seeing it. What happened was, after my nan died, who used to live next door, my dad and his brother and sisters went round there to sort the stuff out, and everyone started crying about, oh, I want this, I want that, you can't have this, I can't have that. So I think my dad just told them to fuck off and said, right, I'm taking that, and that, and you can go fuck yourselves. And he just took it. And he took the great big sideboard thing, the massive ornate sideboard, but it went in the shed and then ended up getting fucked up. And he also he didn't take a lot of things. He took some vases. There wasn't nothing that wasn't like nothing that was worth money really, but comments just put me off what I was saying. What was I going to say? But I remember seeing this great big folder of all those art and poems and stuff, but that disappeared as well. Natalie, I'll tell you you're drinking tonight, you nutter. She said, you can hear people asleep. So has it all gone quiet or is someone snoring really loudly? I could hear a bedroom door open like they was going to bed. So no, I can't really hear them asleep. But you could probably, a couple of weeks ago, maybe 4 or 5, 6 weeks ago, you probably would have heard me sleeping. Zed said, funny name for a gun, Heckler and Koch. Sounds like a troll having a wank when you think of it. Heckler and Koch, it does. It does, fuck's sake. Yeah, this one goes out just to Metallic for a comment to me.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
And also this one.
You think this is a fucking joke? This ain't Kenny Camera. There's no hidden cameras. I'm being absolutely straight with you. A fucking joke?
Hidden cameras. They've just, I'm not going to say anymore. Vivian's done a lot. Let's do that one again.
Are you being sarcastic or something, my son? Just one of my least favourite things that happens to be sarcasm.
Fuck off with your hidden cameras. I ain't got no hidden cameras. I don't need to. There's one. They're all out. You can see where my cameras are. Fuck off with your hidden cameras. I've never thought of that, Cliff, until what we spoke about before. No, because I always have this weird paranoia about hidden cameras. Yeah, and I never noticed that says anything about it. You're right, Peach. How was your holiday, mate? I'm going to be on for about 5 more minutes. I can stay on for a little bit longer. I just need to sort of lower my voice a bit. I hope you had a fucking great time, Peach. It looked like it was. Mother said, make a parody about shotgun to the face with your Red Rider. Ah, fuck's sake. I'll see what I can do, maybe. I said maybe. Sarcastic Amish guy. I have to look into that so I'll get some clips. Oh yeah, Metallic.
Pisshead.
Yeah, yeah. Be on for a little bit, Pete. You've been jet lagged or something. I know you haven't been on for a while. So, you know you came back Wednesday, didn't you? Yeah, I hope you had a really, really, really good time. Did you get any of the things you wanted to? As in, Green Diesel said, "You into any gloves?" Not really. I'll show you the gloves I've got. Oh, the knees get funny. I can't find them both. I've got a pair of these, and these are one of the better ones you can get. Because the black ones I've got are horrible. They're not really padded properly. I've got some of those. I have got some leather cut-proof gloves with the cut-proof material inside them. I've got a black pair of these, but they're absolutely horrible because the bit under there is not padded. But no, I don't really like wearing gloves. I find them too restricted. I'd rather have cold hands. Although these are quite good. The tips of my fingers, apart from my little one, are pretty much at the end of the glove. Thumb's not quite there. Yeah, I don't really wear them. If I have cold hands, I just put them in my pocket. Put them in my pockets. I don't really get cold hands very much. I'll tell you, the only place I ever feel cold if I'm out is obviously my fucking head because I don't have much hair, and my inner thighs sometimes. Nowhere else really gets cold on me. And inner thighs don't really affect much. Everyone's being weirdly quiet tonight. It's nice though, I can chat to people. Sometimes I prefer it like this late on. I can talk to people a little bit more individually if they're chatting.
Are you kidding me? That is crazy.
Right, let's see what Peach is posting. I might even be able to do a nothing to come up, Peach. Yeah, it won't show for me. Is it something on Twitter? I could show that. Oh, you're in that picture, Peach. Oh, nice. Do you want me to show them that? With the revolver in your hand. Oh, I can see your top because I can see your Union Jack flag on there. Right, let me show it. Don't mind, yeah. You off, mother? Wait, just see this picture of Peach quickly. Right, hopefully. I always shit myself when I'm doing these screen share things every time. I fucking hate doing it. That Peach is at the back holding his arm up with the revolver in his hand. Yeah, it looks excellent, Peach. Yeah, absolutely. Always fuck, I can't talk now. Cacking my pants when I do screen shares. It's going to show some information that I don't want to. Good night, mother. Yeah, that's what Peach was doing in America. Fucking hell, yeah. Hear that American accent then? I bet you thought an American was in the room then, didn't you? That was real guns as well. They was actually shooting people. Oops. Peach is a wanted man now. Glad that made you laugh, Peach. What, my fucking my American accent. My well, he's not my uncle. We used to call him Uncle Jim. He was my mum's uncle, but I think he was he was my mum's uncle. So he was my great uncle. And he used to say that whenever he used to take us for walks in the woods, I told you before, me and Matt would do American accents, but I can't actually remember doing it. Please, I got out of there fast. So it looks like you had a good time. Green Diesel said, like Mad Max kind of sketch. Yeah, that was a thing called Wasteland Weekend, and everyone's dressed like that. Jeremy Robert said, was that a Road Warrior convention or something? Yeah, Wasteland Weekend. Sounds great though. You've heard of that then, have you, Samurai? All right, I'm going to have to go off in a couple of minutes because it is late. Metallic, when you go off this, just go on your messenger thing just for 5 minutes after this so I can just send you something if you're there. Yeah, good on you. It looks excellent. You have to send us some more pictures. But yeah, that looks really good. Did they get because that's a good picture as well. Did they get like proper sort of picture things? You know what I mean? The Tat said my daughter's boyfriend is in America this week with work. 100%. No, he won't be doing anything that fun. Fucking hell. Green Diesel said, awesome. I'm going off airsoft. Players are. Pete said, yeah, proper cameras and drones, a few drones. Yeah, looks really good. That was a really good quality picture, that was. Cameron said, yeah, my bucket list is going to Wasteland and Wacken Festival in Germany. Zed said, that's weird. I've watched the first 2 Mad Max films this week. Ah, nice. Why didn't you watch the 3rd or even the 4th? Right, I better fuck off now. It's a bit late. My mum will be asleep. They're asleep. I'm sure they've been asleep for fucking ages. Rachel and Jay. So you're probably keeping people awake, right? Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow, right? I've enjoyed tonight. Yeah, I've enjoyed it. It's been a nice one. I've written down the shit I need to do. No, Mike's lovely family. Probably won't be the first time we've kept him awake. Metallic. Right. Good night, everyone. Cheers for watching. I appreciate it. I'll see you all tomorrow night. Around about 9:30. I may be late. Don't know. Maybe I'll be spot on. Maybe I'll be early. Right. Good night, everyone. See you tomorrow. Take care. And I'm glad you had a really good time, Peach. Yeah, see you next time, Peach. I'll speak to you on Twitter anyway, mate. But yeah, good night. Cheers, everyone. See you later.